What is up, chat? How's everybody doing today? I'm excited. So, I waited a nice long time to do this. I've leveled up and tried out a few of the jobs, but now it's story time. I've avoided all spoilers for the main scenario quest, and now I'm finally starting my journey right now. So how's everybody doing today? Let me know if the volume needs adjusting, if the game's not loud enough, or if I'm too loud or not loud enough. Just let me know. I'll be checking all throughout the stream and modifying it as need be. Happy affiliate anniversary. Damn, it's already been a year. I think it's been longer than a year. So I got affiliate a while ago. Huh. Hold on, Twitch chat's being weird. Oh, that's why it's covered. Hold on. Dismiss this message. So, I actually got affiliate back in 2020. But because of... yeah, I changed up the color. I was going to have you guys vote, but I decided to change it up before the stream started. What was I saying? So, I got affiliate back in 2020, but I had stopped streaming just because of work and whatnot. And, yeah... But I should have got it back a long time ago. Alright, so we're in Old Charlian now. And our main scenario quest is right there. To our right. So, let's get this started. I'm going the wrong way. It's that way. It's behind this building. Alright. Time to go to parts unknown. Alright. Let me put my headphones on. Alright, like I said, if you guys need me to adjust the volume, just let me know. Alright, here we go. A new world to explore. Welcome back, Zephica. I just had word from Erenvale. It's easy to manage to secure passage to Dawntrail aboard a guild ship vessel. Why don't you wait in the main hall while I go inform your traveling companions? It should only take a moment. It's time. And guess what? Voice acted cutscenes. No more job quests that I gotta read. Alright, here we go. I look fantastic. I lied. Apparently there's still not voice acted cutscenes. Ojika gave us the good news. We made ready to set sail at a moment's notice. The only one yet to arrive is Erenvale himself. So that's Erenvale on the left, and Wuklamat on the right. She's the one we're going to help. You're all here. It took some persuasion, but the Gleaner's guild ship has granted us places aboard a vessel bound for Dawntrail. There'll be other passengers, researchers, and artisans, and the like, so we'll need to share the deck space. That's fine, Erenvale. I doubt anyone expected we'd have a ship all to ourselves. They're not casting off just yet, so if you have any lingering concerns, now's the time to voice them. No, let's go! I wouldn't call it a concern, but everyone's still clear on what it is we'll be doing in Dawntrail, yes. We've not forgotten. The nation of Tirioli, is in the midst of deciding its next ruler. As you've chosen allies, we shall assist you during the rite of secession and support your bid to become the Dawn Servant. Basically the leader of that city. In addition to that, Alphinaud and I have another objective. As part of the reconstruction, Galamot seeks ways to reconcile and re-engage with its neighbors. By visiting Dawntrail, we'll hope to learn more about how its myriad cultures interact with one another, how to find common ground, develop stronger ties, the sort of insights that might help our friends in Ilzabard, I'm sorry. But we'll pursue the goal in our own time. We can be assured that we'll give the contest all due attention. That's all I ask. Otherwise, you're welcome to do as you like. Alright, let's go. You want to find out about your grandfather, right, Cryle? Oh yeah, I forgot that's the thing. The whole reason she wants to go. She had a letter about her grandfather from Terrell. Yes, as far as we could determine from the old missive I found, he had been tasked with investigating the Golden City by your father, the Dawn Servant. Yet, oddly enough, there are no records of the investigation in our archives and nothing to explain the earring which accompanied the letter. Thus, for reasons both official and personal, I should very much like to get to the bottom of this mystery. I'm sure you'll get the chance to speak with Papa. You can get your answers right from the source. I'm looking forward to meeting him. In any case, you're not the only one with an interest in the City of Gold. Ha! The Golden City is a children's bedtime story. I am part of the expedition only because the third promise has commanded that I serve as guide. Still playing the part of the stoic servant, I see. What have you... Don't you dare tell me you've changed your mind. Oh, God. Let's see. Which one sounds like my character? Hoist a sail. Let the wind take us as she pleases. We won't make your Dawn Servant be standing here and talking about it. I go wherever adventure is to be found. I like this one. Ha! A man of action. I almost burped on the mic. Right then, if all are still committed to the journey, then I say we make ready to depart. Let's go. I waited long enough for this. Eager as the others, they have already left for the harbor. We're not in danger of missing the boarding call, but perhaps we should be on our way as well. I'm trying. I'm hoping to get at least to the first dungeon within this stream. Hopefully there's not too much talking like there was at the beginning of Endwalker. There was so much talking. Oh shit, we finally got a voice cutscene. My gunbreaker looks sick.
Savoring the moment? I can feel your excitement, your eagerness to explore the unknown.
Hold on.
Well, for once, the fate of the world doesn't rest on our shoulders. We might even get a chance to enjoy ourselves.
Game sounds loud enough. I was just double checking the actual volume of everything, but everything sounds good. I gotta.
Do not be so quick to relax.
So let me see what I got these levels at, because I definitely want to keep it here. I think these are like perfect. All right, let us continue.
Oh, Tural may seem but a short sail away on a map. The vast seas between brim with peril. The treacherous waters of Shade's Triangle alone have claimed countless vessels.
Can we talk about how good this music sounds?
Even following the safe route plotted by Admiral Bluefisfin herself.
Bluefisfin.
No pleasure cruise.
Perhaps, but my voyage here was uneventful enough. Disappointing me so.
Either way, the two of you have first-hand experience, which will be of great comfort in the days ahead, I'm sure.
I think this is my first time seeing these characters in cutscene with the new graphical update. They look great. I love the textures on the hairs and the faces.
Aye, it's nothing new to us.
All aboard! We're casting off!
It's time. I trust you have everything you need?
Man, I've been ready.
And so does our ship cast off from the docks.
Oh, Annabelle's the narrator this time.
We sail west, as Cattenram did some 80 years past, bound for the New World, known to her children as the continent of Toral.
That's the kid's dad. Alright, well, Lamont, so you're a badass.
Just wait, Papa. When this contest is said and done, it'll be your daughter who sits the throne. Me, Woklamat.
She's cute. I like the blue text, and I changed 7 of my decks on Van Pro. That's a lot. Alright, so I don't think I can't pause it. So all that area on the left, I mean on the right of the screen is where the entirety of this game has taken up to now. And now we're going to that one continent all the way on the left that we never saw until right before the expansion. Well, it's just fun. I'm assuming I gotta interact with everybody.
Smooth sailing so far.
I'm so happy to hear voice cutscenes.
So far, so good. But this sea, she's a fickle one. Calm one moment, blowing a gale the next.
I'll take my rest while I can then.
Alright, where am I? Oh, I'm just chilling at the front of the ship, doing absolutely nothing. Can't wait for tomorrow. Oh, the new episode? Yeah, I'm hyped.
We left port what seems an age ago now, and we've seen naught but open water ahead. I knew Toral was far, but it's another thing to really know.
So this, I forgot, this is our first adventure where Kryl actually came with us. Normally she's like sends us off. She's never been a combatant until now.
Some of our fellow passengers have made this trip before. Several times, in fact. I was able to learn a few things about Tuliolal and the right of
Tuliolal.
succession.
That's an interesting town name.
Since we still have a long way to go, why not have a chat with them yourself? I'm sure you have questions of your own.
I don't know anything about the right of succession, so maybe I'll actually talk to people. Like I said, I avoided all spoilers going into this.
Did you look out across these same waters, Grandfather?
The music's fun. Tomorrow I play with Welsha the whole day. It's fun, and that's one of those decks that the more you play with it, and the better you get, the better it feels. Alright, what do you got to tell me? Oh, this might be your first visit to Toral. I will never pronounce that name. Fonjintain. Fonjintain's the name. I was working as this dude's aesthetics in Udal, you see, but my employment with them came to an end. That's why I visited Charlian in hopes to start over. While I was attempting and failing to find a new job, I see the chance to board this vessel when I ever had room for another passenger had suddenly opened up. I'm told the Dawntrail welcomes all regardless of origin to Tuliolal. Seemed to be the perfect place to begin anew. Hopefully things will be better this time. Alright, so he didn't tell me anything I didn't already know. I see you in Eorzea before, you great and famous hero. Gah, I've had enough playing the simpleton. There was a time when we took great pains to maintain the deception, but with more of you Eorzeans coming to Toral, it's become impractical. Besides, my mercenary days are over, too many of our warband have fallen, and so we head home to lick our wounds. That sucks. My story, well, since you asked, I want to retrace the history journey of the great Ketenram, you know, the first Eorzean to set foot on Toral almost 80 years ago. The Mamulja's leader is said to have welcomed Kedaram with open arms and sent him home with a bounty of silverware as a token of their friendship. But the real treasure was the crop he brought back: potatoes, tomatoes, and corn, which spread across Eorzea like wildfire. His great adventure led to a culinary revolution. The tales of Kedaram returned to Tyrol several times after that, but his ship vanished during his last recorded voyage, and he was never heard from again. That even seasoned explorer like him could meet such an end is testimony to the ocean's peril. We still got 2 more people to talk to. An adventure I pursue, my merchant myself, based in Ul'dah, specially imported in exports, is Eorzean and Tyraldi both. If this is your first crossing the salt, as they say, do you remember that the social mores of Eorzea are not necessarily the same as those over yonder? Consider this: it is not uncommon for various races to be referred to instead of by the names of certain clans. For the Makote, the Heshtaro, the Hrothgar, and the Ixabral. Not because every single member of the given clan is of the same race, mind, but because many individuals of said race are associated with that clan. A fair assumption in certain cases, but take care not to give offense. They basically just said, don't be racist. Do you want to make a wager? We're taking bets on who will be sat next in the Dawn Servant shiny chair. That's funny. There are 4 claimants in the right of succession, your young Wuklama being one of them, of course. But from what a Mamulja bloke tells us, the other 3 are all strong contenders. Not too many keen to risk their own coin on the third promise. I'm guessing the third promise is Wuklama, since she's probably the 3rd in line for it. Alright. I talk to everybody. Back to Cryo. Did you learn anything of interest? Not really. Oh, I haven't heard that about the clan names. We should have Wuklama and Ernville teach us the ones we should know. Actually, I'm getting a little chilly up here on the dock. Let's gather in the cabin. Alright. Let's see what new information we get. Oh, it's raining. Damn, even the rain looks pretty. Alice.
We're in for a proper storm, it seems.
She's seasick.
How's your stomach? Any better?
I don't know what you mean. I don't get seasick. I'm just feeling a little nauseous is all.
Isn't that what seasickness is?
Erenville, you were born in Tyrol, yes? Do many of you ever live there?
The Shatona, as my people are called, have settlements mainly in the north, in Shaktural.
Shaktural.
And your family?
I know nothing of my father, not even his name.
Jeez.
As for my mother...
That's not good.
Oh dear.
Oh, we're gonna have to go help. Uh-oh.
Come, we should lend what aid we can.
It's alright, my main character does push-ups. I'll pull in the mast.
I have not seen the ocean rage with such fury before or since.
Dun dun dun.
The heaving waves tossed our ship about like a toy. sending sailors tumbling. The dauntless Alizé, quick to the rescue, was almost lost to the sea herself.
I deleted 2 of my Lyrical Angel decks because I realized having one side of the wing active and the grade. I realized
Meanwhile,
I wish I knew what that meant, sorry.
rushed to deploy the vessel's magical defenses, and thereby shield us from the lightning.
Wait, what? Oh, the vessel has magic defenses? Oh, that's cool.
What an extraordinary life he must lead to be able to operate such a device with practiced ease.
We had to do something like that in a boss fight, actually. Leviathan. That's funny that they did that.
Woklamak, too, threw herself into the rescue efforts, though one might have mistaken her for another soul in distress.
Yeah, but I don't know what you mean by having one side of the wings active and the grade. Like, why would that cause you to delete your deck?
By the time the unruly seas had calmed, our strength was all but spent, and we had yet to even glimpse the shores of Tural.
Damn, how far is it?
In retrospect, of course, that battle against the storm would prove a fitting prelude to the coming contest for the throne.
So I have a friend of mine who loves Aaronville, the guy that's narrating. So she must have lost her mind when she realized he was going to narrate the whole expansion, because that's what it seems like is going to happen. All the grades are grade 2, while all the White Angels are grade 1 and 3. I understand. Wait, am I waking up all by myself now? I think we made it, guys. I look good. My armor looks great. See, now this feels like the start of an expansion. Everything's all bright and hopeful.
Joining us for some fresh air? Seems my belly has settled along with the weather, but I'll feel much better once we're on solid ground.
I combine Liel with Divine Sister, and oh my god, they for push for damage. That's
Can't be
awesome.
much farther now, can it?
What's the Divine Sister? I don't really know Keter that well.
Seabirds. Land must be near. You need only hold out a while longer.
Alright, the birds need somewhere to land. They can't just fly in open water.
For a dark moment, I thought the ocean might swallow us. Glad to have my pessimism proven wrong.
I'm still like wowed by how good everybody looks.
He's faring well. I'm sure he'll make a full recovery.
Good news indeed. If all's well, then we needn't delay in launching the landing boat.
Let's go!
Ships have to lower anchors some way from shore.
I'm way too excited to get there right now.
And they risk having their underbellies ripped open by the reefs that crowd Tuliola's coasts.
Huh.
Come.
Makes sense. Look at me! I look fantastic! I want to fight something. I don't know how long before we actually get to our first dungeon.
Thanks for bringing us all this way.
We only did what we were paid to do. Couldn't hardly set you adrift halfway.
At least he's honest.
If anything, it should be us thanking you for helping us through that beast of a storm. As a matter of fact, everyone's starting to fancy your chances in the contest. At this rate, we won't be able to lay wagers no more.
Ha 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 ha.
Then I better not let you down.
Some of them were betting against her, now they're not.
Easy, stomach. Easy.
Oh, is she nervous?
We're the last to board. If there's nothing left to say, then let's shove off, shall we?
Let's go. I really do love the theme song.
Blue seas, clear skies,
And boundless possibilities.
I dare say our destination will soon.
It's the opening. It's the Dawntrail trailer. That's what he says. That's what he says at the beginning of the Dawntrail trailer. That's awesome. We're living the Dawntrail trailer.
Enjoying yourself for a change?
Yep, even that. That's funny.
There, look at my friends.
Behold the scene of our next great adventure.
Next great adventure.
That's funny. They took this one for one from the opening, except, oh, there it goes. I was wondering when she was gonna take off the bandana.
At last, we are come to the land you call the New World. To my home, Tural.
Look at the top of the deck and either adding one during the battle phase, call one, and how you want to top it. Ah, gotcha, gotcha. So it's all about stacking the deck. Dawntrail, baby. We made it. We in there. To the Olal. I love the music. Oh, there's Aretha, right? Very Aztec-y. Ooh. Let me play.
Gods, I've seen cities with an impressive mix of cultures, but this is something else.
That's one way to put it.
Is that a... No. I've never seen Vanu feathers in that color before.
Interesting.
You'll find much here you never knew existed. There may be a sea route now, but visitors to Tulihyolal are still few and far between.
Well, they are far as shit, apparently.
Yes, we don't build seafaring ships. Only a handful of Turali ever venture abroad.
Mamulja sellswords mostly. Those willing to play the fool sail with Lominsan merchants to secure employment in Eorzea.
He said play the fool, so they act like they're dumb. To make it easier to find work.
This is a rare sight in your country.
Rare and currently undocumented. Were there some forms we should fill out or...
So there's always forms when you go into Old Charlian, but I doubt there's any here.
Forms? Did you forget who you're traveling with?
She is a princess. Yo, look at this dude! Look at his fucking mustache!
You are outsiders? Visitors to Tural?
That dude's mustache is righteous.
We are.
Our nation is soon to hold a right of succession to choose its next Dawn servant. We will not abide interference from foreign agents seeking to foment trouble. What brings you to Tule Yolar?
I can answer that. These fine people are allies in my succession bid.
Third promise. If you vouch for them, then all is well. Of course.
Accept our apologies.
They're cute.
No.
Who do you think is gonna win tomorrow's match? Honestly,
Soldiers are so diligent in their duties fills me with pride.
considering that we already had a faded one lose, I'm gonna assume that Taizo's gonna win.
We'll be continuing our patrol then.
Alright. I'm gonna try and blow through as much of this story as I can so we can actually, you know, do stuff.
Oh, well, you really are a figure of authority here.
Are you suggesting I don't look the part? Anyway, first things first.
Alright, that's empty.
I bid you welcome to Tule Yolar.
Look at him RP walking. Yeah, I think Taizo's gonna win the Welster player. Alright, let me just do that. Just because you never know what's gonna come up. Okay. Well, despite the storm's effort to the contrary, we are here safe and sound. Bam. Experience. You are derived into Yola. You can return to the city at any time by speaking with any of the sprightly sailors in Scarlet's Harbor and Old Charlian. Or I can go, you know, attune to the Aether, right? Alright, right then, first things first. Still a bit queasy. No more boats for a while. I wish I had her accent. I love her accent. I realize we just arrived, but we should get you familiar with the city before the rite of succession begins. No arguments here. I should very much like to explore. Then I'll guide you. Dragon Slayer weakness? Oh, ha, yeah. That's actually a funny comparison. Are you sure you're in any condition to do so? Who are these guys? Aha, we were wondering who these strange folks were. So the third promise has found herself some new followers then. Followers. Wuklama, are you unwell? No, not at all. Couldn't be better. The third promise does not get seasick, no sir. As my hand-picked entourage here, I recruited them to help me win the rite of succession. I was about to show them around the city, in fact. That sounds lovely, but a group of foreigners is going to attract attention, especially if they're in the company of the third promise. Everyone will be curious. Your siblings have the tendency to command respectful distance, but you're just so easy to approach. Ah. And I enjoy it so much when you do. Please don't ever worry about you're a bother to me. Ugh. You're very kind. Good day to you, third promise. Listen, English is a tough language. They did have a point. Wuklama is technically royalty here. Like it or not, a person at her stations surrounded by this many outsiders is bound to draw a crowd. Wait, what do you mean technically? I suggest we move in two groups so to attract less attention. Just technically ignore me then. Do I get to pick who I go with? Zafika, you and Kryle come with me? I guess not. I'll take the twins then. We'll get in touch once we've had a good look around. That voyage was hard on all of us, so take it slow and recuperate. We have time enough for that. Enjoy your wanderings. Alright, let's go walk around. Perhaps we should wait a bit. At least until Wuklamat's nausea subsides. No need for that. Look, I'm ready to go. Ugh. You'll be okay. I'm fine now. Really can't stand around all day feeling sorry for myself, what with the contest looming and all. Now then, seeing as we're already here, I might tell you about the harbor. Arenville already mentioned the reef in the coastal waters, which explains why you don't see any big ships mooring at the dock. Only vessels with shallow drafts can navigate the bay. Mostly small fishing boats or barges ferrying cargo up and down the rivers from inland settlements. Which of the oncoming traffic is from Dawntrail, the southern landmass. The clans there produce various goods for export. Their wares are unloaded here and carted off to the merchant stalls in the neighboring market. Speaking of which, Bayside Bivvy should be our next stop. Okay, so now I gotta walk around with them. I'm not gonna lie, I always hated these missions. Alright, so here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna run. Let me go attune to the Aether so I can teleport here now. Wow. I guess I have to go to these? Ew. This is Bayside Bevy, Tulioli's largest marketplace. Being right at the harbor, everything from fresh fish to imported wares go directly to the shelves. Anything you want, they most likely have. Alright, I should mention that at Tulioli, we buy things with Pel, a currency that the Pelu created. What the world? But don't worry, more and more trades coming in from Aozio, so most shops are happy to accept your gil. I'm not gonna even try to pronounce. You know, I'll give it a shot. Fuck it. There's also Waku Meku Meki, another market to the east here, but that can wait for another time. I have other places I want to show you first. Next, we'll head back a bit, then northwards up the stairs to the Central Plaza. Hey, I can't wait for you to see the look on your face. Okay, so where I wanted to go in the first place. Because obviously the Aether, right? We want to tune to that. Ba-dum. What do you think, eh? Goodness me, you have Aetherites in Tuliolo. I think I told you before, but my brother Koana spent 3 years studying in Charlian. He fell in love with the nation and its ways and brought back to us the knowledge of Aetherite construction. Papa warmed to the idea at once, had one built immediately. Basically, the Aetherite is our fast travel. Did you do the attuning thing? If you are ready to continue, we'll head down again and then up the slope to the side, right at the top of the gate, which leads to Saltural. Let's make a stop at Bridgepoint, or at Bright Bloom Post on the way, though. That's the headquarters of the Lands Guard. Yeah, English. All right. So where we gotta go now? I guess that way. Sprint. Damn, that's big. I don't like it. So, I'm skipping this one. I don't want to know. I mean, at least it's pretty. It's just mad big. I can't even pull out a mount here either. Run. God damn. I see a little Aetherite. Hey, look, a dancer. All right. Here we are, Bridgeport, Bright Plume Post. The soldier stationed here are responsible for defending Tuliolal and preserving the peace. The Lands Guard are led by our nation's strongest warriors, so naturally Papa has commanded them since the beginning. At least until 3 years ago when Zoralja took over as commander. The title is no empty honor, it means First Promise is considered equal to the Dawn Servant in martial strength. Ah, her brother. Meanwhile, I haven't even managed to, well, I'll discuss my brothers and their accomplishments later. Alpha and LSA should be around here too. Come on, it's time I showed you the Skygate. It's right at the northern end of Talonmark. Okay, right there. Run. Is this like a gateway outward? Whew. Goddamn. Massive, isn't it? And on the other side is an equally massive bridge to march. Both were constructed by a race of giants, the Yokhui. I'm gonna pretend I don't know how to say that. Strictly speaking, Terrell is actually two separate continents. Yok-Terrell, the southern land of the mother, and Zak-Terrell, the northern land of the father, which lies beyond the bridge. Okay, so we saw that long-ass bridge in the trailer. Legends say it used to be one great landmass, but long ago the two gods fought in a titanic battle where one threw the other to the ground. The impact was so devastating as it split the continent in twain. You don't like Link Joker? I'm sorry. It is a little bit of a different playstyle. A familiar sounding tale I put in my mind of conflict between Hydaelyn and Zodiark. Ah. Nice comparison. But getting back to Zak-Terrell, those lands are also part of the Tuliolal nation, correct? That's right. Isn't my father incredible? He united the people of two continents into a single nation. Ah. The many clans of Terrell have been at war for generations. It was only when Papa traveled the lands to put a stop to their myriad conflicts that we finally had peace. Interesting. And that's the main reason I want to win the throne, so I can preserve the peace he built. That's nice of her. But I see you're more interested in what's behind the gate than hearing about my aspirations. Crossing the bridge to Zak-Terrell requires a special travel pass. Unfortunately, they won't issue any new permits until the right of succession is over. I promise to get you one when I'm Dawn Servant, but until then, you'll just have to wait. I'll hold you to that, then I make sure you'll win. Mark my words. I wish we could go there right now. I'll make sure you win. You really mean that? Woe to anyone who stands between you and adventure. Hell yeah, I want to fight bigger bosses. Alright, next. We must have covered half the city by now. Tulioli is unlike any other place I've visited. I'm thoroughly enjoying myself. Oh. What's next? Wuklama is ready to commence the second half of your Tuliolal tour. We'll head west next towards the Arc of the Dawn. The dirigible landing is on the way. You have dirigibles too. Tulioli Satan doesn't want for methods of travel. We get by. Now, if you see enough of this area, let me know and we'll continue on. Obviously, we're going to continue on. The Arc of Dawn is on the other side of the city, so to speak. Speak up if you see something that interests you on the walk. Alright, so we gotta run to the other side. On the way, I'm gonna hit the Aetherites so we can kind of unlock the mini fast travel around the city. Because this area is bigger than I thought. Run. I'm gonna have to go that way. Let's see what's going on here. I'm still struggling to conceive how one could construct an entire city on the side of a mountain. This was originally the site of a Yok-Hyo temple. The giants built it when they were first making the bridge to Dawntrail to appease the gods who slumber in the great ocean trench. So there's definitely going to be a boss down in that ocean trench that we're going to have to fight, I guarantee it. After the Hyokuo withdrew, the temple stood empty for centuries, so when Papa was establishing his new nation, he saw like a structure he could refurbish into a palace sitting practically in the center of Tyrell. He gathered artisans to do work, and the houses they built for themselves became the foundation of the city, you see. Speaking of houses, we'll pass through the Resplendent Corridor, the biggest residential district in Tuliolo. We climb these sets of stairs here, all the way up. Do I go this way? It looks like I do. Obviously, I'm not doing this. I'm only coming here to get the Aetherite. Run! Run faster. Gotta love the that slow having to walk everywhere for the first time. Grab this. Alright, we can go here. Save us a little bit of time, I guess. Alright, we missed that Aetherite over there. We're gonna grab that one real quick. But I will say this town is really, really pretty. I've seen some of the gear that's in this for this expansion, and it's left me with some questions. All right, where is the Aetherite? Oh, it's behind me. There you are. Give me that. Matter of fact, let me take care of my retainers for a second. Boop. Just sending them out on missions to gather stuff. Funny story, one of my retainers is actually based off my cat. I helped someone make a deck. You helped someone make a deck. Which one? Is there another Aetherite down here? There is. Shadow Paladin? Which version? There's two different versions of Shadow Paladin. Well, about to be three. But there's the Blaster version and the Luard. Damn, look at all the people. I was wondering why my game like slowed down for a second. It's because of all the people on this in this spot. Grade 4 driver. Yeah, that's Luard. Alright, how do we get there from here? I guess we go this way? Or did I go the wrong way? I think we gotta go down and around. There's too many people. It's slowing the game down. That's funny. I guess, do we go around? I guess we gotta go around this mountain? That's crazy. I'm gonna grab this Aetherite while I'm down here. I kid you not, he wants to make Stealth Dragon. Like Shiranui. Because again, there's two different versions of, well, there's Soja Doji, which is a stealth So he wants to make the most toxic deck in the game. That's fun. We're going, I believe, in the right direction. They really have 2 more Aetherites to get, and we got them all in the city, which will make getting around a lot easier. I feel like I should grab that one now. Sprint. So I'm gonna grab this Aetherite on the left real quick and then head up to our destination. Just so I have them all. Because it also lets you like teleport to like gates and stuff of major cities a lot easier. I feel like we're gonna end up coming back here anyway because there's the balloons. Ah, screw it, we're already here. Come on, run a little faster. Grab this. We just need one more now, which is right underneath our destination, so that's good. He wants to make the exclusive decks. Exclusive decks? What do you mean by exclusive? You mean like all the stride decks? Come on, run. Okay. Alright. Give me my Aether Shard. Alright, that should be the last one. You have a tune? Yep. Alright, cool. So this is the Resplendent Quarter. What manner of people live here? Oh, we have residents from all of Yggdrasil clans. Mamulja, I'm not going to try to pronounce that. Pelu Pelu, Malblin, and Hanu Hanu. So it's funny because these are all like the races that are in Eosia that just a little bit different to their names. We also have Tonawata, Hestaro, and Shatona, who moved south from their ancient lands of Zoxaral. In essence, it's a gathering of people from every corner of Tural. A true representation of Tulioli's diverse character, the adornments on each building contribute to the eclectic culture aesthetic. It's also beautiful. I'm glad you think so. Come, we'll continue down the stairs. Alright, where do I gotta go now? Alright, so I'm gonna use my teleport now that I have it. Boop, there we go. And look, now we're right there. And here are our dirigibles. Not bad, eh? I hear other nations use airships to sail the skies, but you'll only find balloons in Tuliolal. That's funny. We have them for the exact same reason as the Aetherites. Koana brought back the planes from Charlian, and Papa thought them fantastic and commissioned their construction. Well, this was 3 years ago. Since that time, we've added flights to our settlements, trade with frontier communities, and have never been easier. But that's enough about the originals. The Arc of Dawn awaits. Alright, where's that? Oh, right there, okay. I was about to run away from it. What nation is Griffogila? Griffogila doesn't have one. Griffogila doesn't have a nation, that's why I can go in any of them. Oh, what nation to try for Griffogila? They all have a little bit different playstyles. But the Great 11 probably plays better in just about any of them. You just have to build the deck around the playstyle you want. This is it, the Ark of Dawn. When the Giants were still here, it was known as Yogg-Tara Landgate, but when Papa founded Tuliolel, everyone began to use its present name in honor of his great achievement. Though this gate is Kozamu Uka, the wetland south of the city, depending on what the Right of Succession asked of us, we might end up going in that direction. Kozamu Uka, the name alone is intriguing. Speaking of which, were those fluffy animals we passed earlier? Fluffy animals? Oh, that's cute. Those are alpacas. Fearsome four-legged fiends. Ha 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 ha. Fearsome, seem quite placid to me. That's funny. You'll learn soon enough, crowd. You'll learn soon enough. That's hilarious. But forget the alpacas. I have something far more important to show you. Come along. Alpacas are fearsome, apparently. Alright, I don't know where we're going now. If you wish to learn the history of Tuliolel, then look no further. These stone pillars, you mean? Alright, here we go. What's special about these pillars, if I may ask? At a glance, they may look like ordinary stone decors, but if you take a really good look, you'll see that something much more interesting. Okay, I guess we're looking at pillars now. The following events cannot be skipped. You may wish to cancel any pending duty finder registrations. Alright, here we go. I guess we're getting a lore dump now. Alright, let's see what this history dump is. I see people fighting and stuff. Oh, stock voice. Whoops. Nobody heard that. Pictures, wait, no, these are glyphs. They seem to tell a series of stories. Many of them feature a two-headed Mamulja. Oh, this must be... That's right, it follows the exploits of my father, Gulol Jaja, and his journey to unite our lands. We call it the Tuliolal Saga. God, I'm never gonna get that name right. The deeds he performs and the bonds he forged are immortalized in stone. He has two heads. There's no better way to learn how Tuliol came to be. Study them as long as you like. What if I don't want to study them at all? Fuck, they're gonna make me do it. Alright, let's just knock this out. This pillar tells the lay of the Brotherhood. It depicts the scene where Papa granted an audience to a foreign explorer, Ket something. I can never get the name right. That's the guy they were talking about on the boat. You mean Ketan Ram? Oh, that's the one. Ketan Ram arrived in Tuliel and has prompted Papa to embark on his own journey. It said the two grew to be close friends, brothers in spirit, if not blood. But no one knows what became of the explorer in later years. Ketan Ram's disappearance is a mystery in Eorzea as well. The records say he traveled between our lands and yours for a while, but then it is assumed he was lost at sea. Alright. Damn. Okay, we have, what, 4 or 5 of them to read? What's this one? Here we have the Lay of Reeds. This is a story of Papa visited the Hanu Hanu in their village in Kozuma Uka. The people of Alphadude almost mistook for Vanu Vanu. It's not for the colorful plumage, the color of their feathers. He spent a fair bit of time among the Vanu in the Sea of Clouds, so it's no surprise he took an interest in your countrymen. I don't know how it is with your Vanu, but our Hanu are a bright and cheerful sort. They hold this festival every year, very famous and lots of fun. Alright, give me 1 second, guys. I spilled my water, and it's getting all over my foot, so I'm going to clean it up real quick. So just give me 2 minutes. I'm back. Apparently I spilled more water than I thought. So, that was a little annoying to clean up. Alright, let us continue with our little lore dump. And I grabbed a snack. Let's see, this one is the Lay of Paws, which depicts Mobbins from Kozama Uka. They might wear odd masks and sound really muffled when they talk, but the gold and silver work they sell is the best you'll find. It's like the goblins from Eorzea. Moblin goods are the standard when it comes to gift giving. Clearly the Vanu aren't the only people with distant to rally counterparts. Yeah, that's funny. And then there's the last one. This one records a Lay of Repas. As you can probably tell, the figure depicts here is of the Sabral like me. Oh! For decades, the Sabral and the Muljar were at war for control of the forests of Yukta. It alone would put cards in other nations in Griffogilla except Lyrical. It depends which over. You have to change the overtrigger first. The actions Papa took to end the conflict have since been hailed as the first steps in the founding of Tulialal. There is a clan of Rothgar and Boja known as Helions. In their society, the women rule as queens, and the men serve as devoted subjects. Oh. You know what? We learned about them. Yet here in Tyrell, the Zabral men and women appear to be equals in status. How dramatically culture can vary with location. So the way Griffogilla works is it's based on whatever your overtrigger is. That's whatever nation you can put it in. So as long as you change the overtrigger, then that's the nation it has to work with. If you're done with the first half, we can move on to the second. There's a second half? Alright, here we go. The Lay of Gold, the pillar shows one of the Pelu, whose homeland is in Urakpaka. Having created a currency with the Pelu, are rightfully known as the Merchant Clan. They oversee Tulioli's market, and their traveling peddlers are a common sight no matter where you go in Tyrell. Don't let their size fool you. They might be mistaken as children, but beneath these beaker masks, they are clever and calculated traders. Are they Lalafell? That sounds like Lalafell. Lay of Ice. Oh, this one's my favorite, the Lay of Ice. It depicts a battle with the legendary Tyrell Vidral, Valangarmanda. I should explain. A Tyrell Vidral is a creature that lives far beyond its usual lifespan and awakened to preternatural power. So we actually fought one of these in the Viper quest line. Tataru described the Eastern auspices in a familiar fashion. Could this be the same phenomenon? It's funny that they brought that up because that was a set of bosses we had to fight. Valangarmanda itself was dubbed the Sky Ruin, a name earned for the destruction and terror it visited upon Tyrell every time it stirred from its slumber. Pretty sure that's the one we had to fight. But 80 years ago or so, its ruinous reign was brought to an end. After a great struggle, Papa and his comrades managed to overcome the raging Vidral and sealed it away in the Uropaka Mountains. Despite its reputation, however, Valangamanda is a symbol of power, and that's why you see its likeness on Tyrell Yoli's national emblem and adorned in the banners at the palace. Interesting. I got a feeling I'm going to have to fight that thing. Blank pillar. This one is unmarked. Papa says he left it blank pillar for the next chapter of Tulioli's history, whenever that might be. Interesting. What the hell is that? The Lay of Proof. A big fellow is the one of the Yukhu, the largest of Tyrell's peoples, the Giants. These Giants once used their great size and strength to establish dominance, encompassing all of Yok Tyrell. Having brought the southern reaches to heel, they turned their northwards, settling their sights on Zaktaral. You recall the massive bridge they built beyond the Skygate. Sometime after launching their northern campaign, however, they just gave up. They abandoned the lands they conquered and withdrew into the mountains of Urukpaka. I've never seen any of their kind so much as set foot in the city. This was a people with the power and resourcefulness to raise a temple on a mountaintop and build a bridge across the sea with stone. What would move them to renounce their ambitions and their palace in Torelli history, their place in Torelli history. That is interesting. It won't let me even take. It won't let me even. Do you still have lyrical cards in the deck? Because you can't mix the clan. Once you pick a clan to put it in, it has to all be that one clan. So there's nothing in the deck at all? How'd you feel of history then? Yes, I don't want any more. Glad to hear it. You know, I feel awfully hungry all of a sudden. No surprise that seeing I couldn't keep anything down for a while, but now I think I'm ready to eat again. So let's go have ourselves a bite at the local delicacy. Come on, I'll take you to the best restaurant in the city. I like the sound of that. All right, let's go. Alright, we're gonna fast travel. Oh, it's right there. Never mind. I guess we don't need to fast travel. The music changed. Have you ever had a taco? Have you ever had tacos? They're a Tulioli classic. You bake a crunchy shell made from corn flour and fill it with meat and salad. A lot of shops and stalls sell them, but I like how they're made here. I'm not even gonna try to pronounce that. And I need one right in front of me right now. Let's head downstairs and place an order with old Baruch Ivu. They're gonna eat fucking tacos. It worked when you reset the deck. Ah, okay. Time to eat tacos.
Brookevo! My companions must sample your heavenly tacos. One for each of us, please.
Right away, promise. And I'll pack them tight with my choicest feelings. Only the best for you and your friends.
I love her hair.
Did you hear the Silver Scales are back? Seems their overseas foray ended in disaster. More than half their warband is missing, including their leader.
Uh-oh.
Aye. And now keen to rebuild their broken reputations, the survivors seek the Golden City. A fool's errand. How many hopefuls have disappeared in search of that fable?
Oh, shit.
Count their lucky stars they came home alive at all.
Hey, Victor, what's up? Welcome to the stream, buddy. I'm assuming you're saying happy affiliate day. Thank you.
Here, I take it.
It's actually been, I think, 3 years since I became an affiliate. I became affiliate a while ago. I just had stopped streaming for quite a while. The Legend of the Golden City is no. Oh, she just said that.
It is, but as no one's ever seen it, many question if there is any truth to the tale. Like our skeptical Erinville.
I can't imagine the Dawn Servant would request a formal survey for a place that doesn't exist.
She's talking about with her grandfather. It was requested that her grandfather would survey it. I'm guessing it's like curse or something.
Now to find a spot with a pleasant view to enjoy our crunchy spoils.
Taco time. Whoa! You did not just step on the tacos. What's wrong with you? Who the fuck is this guy?
If it isn't the third promise.
Oh, no.
Is this her brother? Yo, come get clapped.
I don't know these ones. New salt.
Dredge from foreign waters is my guess, brother.
Of course, that's it. Wooklat is so afraid of the coming contest that she went crying for special help.
Oh, great.
Is there something you wanted, Bakul Jaja?
Bakul Jaja.
The
mighty.
Promise remembers us. Such an honor.
I don't like this guy.
Glory on your name, brother.
Bakul Jaja the Mystic.
And on yours, brother.
I know my rivals for the throne. Nothing more.
Oof. Do I put crit in if I'm going on
Another
defense?
child of the Dawn Servant?
You still want to put crits in because crits end games. And the fact that Griffogila can swing for a crit every turn, you could potentially do 3 damage in a single shot.
No, this brute.
We have no ties to their farce of a family.
Farce of a family? Hold on, what the fuck?
Unlike the sneevling house cat, we are blessed siblings, the elevated chosen. We alone are fit to succeed Golul Jaja as Dawn Servant.
Wait, I'm confused.
All peoples are equal in Tulihiola. Your heritage gives you no greater claim to the throne.
Oh, they actually like the dude's kids, and she's adopted?
Shall we test that idea here and now? See if your strength is equal to ours.
I get it. Come get
None of
clapped.
this has any bearing on the right of succession, correct? Best not waste your energies on pointless scuffles.
Cloud, shut up, I want to fight. Now I'm picking OT and it's Stoatia. That's a good one.
A kitten comes to the house cat's defense.
Ooh. Whoa.
Pathetic. Since when was our nation overrun by mewling weaklings?
Listen to me, you.
Oh, I want to smack this dude. Yo, Kral's our first pick, though. She's gonna beat his ass for one-on-one. Damn, he's big as fuck.
A two-headed mamulja. I knew of them, but that's the first I've seen in the flesh.
Some get it into their twin heads that they're destined to follow in my father's footsteps. So they travel to distant lands to hone their battlecraft. Those are likely the ones you've heard about.
No Nation or Stoatia OT. I'm pretty sure you have to run the Stoatia OT if you're gonna play Stoatia. I could be wrong, but I'm pretty sure whichever one you put in, you have to run that nation.
Are there other two-headed claimants?
So I don't think you could run a No Nation OT with Griffogila.
No, just Bakul Jaja. Even in Tural, his kind are far from common.
Bakul
The
Jaja.
Mamulja people largely belong to one of 3 clans. The Hubio,
Hobio. Look at the taco. Now I want tacos.
Bunewa, and the Dopro.
I'm not gonna remember all
Every
this.
once in a great while, a 2-headed offspring is born from a union between the brown-scaled Hubiko and the blue-scaled Bunewa. The child grows to possess immense strength, both physical and
Plain
natural.
taco, I like it.
Blessed sibling.
Forget them. Let's go and buy more tacos. I can think of nothing better to rid me of this bad taste in my mouth.
She's such a sweetheart.
Enjoying your tour of the city, I trust.
Oh, there's
We've
Alpha
seen
Node.
our share of notable sights and took a moment to rest.
We about to eat tacos.
As such, we're ready to present ourselves at the palace for the rite of succession. Shall we meet you there?
The palace it is. I'll let Wooklamart know. Destiny calls. Perhaps we can return for more tacos later?
Tacos. Hearing them say tacos just sounds so cute.
So it goes.
Deco. Alright. I was looking forward to trying some authentic Tuliolal. I can say it. I swear to God, guys, I can say it. But we should hurry to join Alfred and the others at the palace. Alright, it's a bit of a climb to the top, but you can head up there from the Resplendent Quarter, or even the eastern side of Talonmark if you prefer. Now that you have an idea of the city's layout, I'll let you find your own way to Volk Shunsha. What a name. Oh, my poor empty belly. Alright. We're gonna teleport as close as we can, and then we'll have to walk the rest of the way, it looks like. Oh wait, no, we have one that takes us right there. Beautiful. See, this is why I went and got the teleport points first. That's a big ass fucking door. Alright, here we go. Let's go meet the Dawn Servant, aka the King. You made it. Good. Then we're all here. I'm still hungry enough to eat a whole roasted colibri, but the contest won't wait for us forever. Let's go. And I just got gear. What's funny is I'm pretty sure all my gear is better than this. Because I got a weapon that's 645, which my weapon's 665, and this one is 645. My gear is 660. That's funny. Speak to Annabelle. Several cutscenes will play in sequence. It's recommended that you set aside sufficient time to view these scenes in their entirety. Alright, so we got a long one, guys. Alright, here we go. Big cutscene. But usually when major stuff happens in stuff like this, and then we actually get, you know, we'll probably get a dungeon after that. I've acquainted the twins with the city as best I could in a short time. Their unbridled enthusiasm made it rather difficult. Invariably, something would catch their eye, spurring them to run down the alley and investigate. 'Twas like herding a pair of unruly corals. Corals are like tigers. So he's saying they were like curious cats. I understand all too well. Charlene had the same effect on me. Well, you are, you know, a cat. Right then, now it's time we saw the inside of the palace. Papa will want to know I'm home and meet the allies I've chosen. All right, let's go. Given how impulsive he is, though, there's no telling what he might be in for. All right, I'm excited. Let's go meet the big cheese. I hear fighting. Yo, is that him? Or is he the little one? Estinian! My boy! Oh shit! The fuck is he doing here?
When did he get here?
Like, I knew he was coming, but I didn't expect him. I didn't expect this.
Why is he here?
And then the music's all hype right now.
Oh, you know this man?
That's our boy.
Whenever my father spots a promising opponent, he invites them to Sunperch to duel. Pressing duties or no, he can't resist a good fight.
You know what's funny?
One Estinian is crossing blades with.
Is that this is also in the Dawntrail trailer. The Dawntrail trailer. But it's the Warrior of Light fighting him. And this is the area that he fights him in. I thought it was some random monster, but no, it's the fucking Dawn Servant. It's their leader. He's a badass. It's how they introduce Viper.
Thou will do, Spearman. I will receive my darling daughter.
Spearman. My boy Estinian.
That you are the strongest I fought in many a moon, if not longer. It is the privilege of a life long lived to face such a formidable soul.
I love it. Why does his other head have its face covered? I wonder.
If it's formidable you want, then look no further than that man there.
Let's go! Bring it on. Ah! I want the smoke.
I see you, warrior.
They gassed me up for nothing.
We had no idea you meant to visit Tyrrell.
I've seen what lies east. This time I chose west.
My boy.
And thus did our itinerant dragoon make his travel plans.
He still has so much swag.
If you thought he was fearsome, that was with one head dozing.
What? So that's why I was covered?
I'm not sure I understand.
One of its heads is sleeping? That's funny.
The old man has been feeling his years. The uncovered side is the head of resolve, and age has only deepened his love for combat. But the head of reason, wiser of the two, sleeps more and more these days. As I understand it, the veil helps with the restoration of his magical energies.
Ah, so one's a physical fighter, one's a mage.
Enough about me, Lamati.
Lamati.
I want to hear of your adventures.
Ah. He's a sweetheart.
A term of endearment. It's what my family calls me.
I got one of those. My mom always used to call me Junior. My whole family did.
When last did we see you in the palace? Greetings, Solanash.
It's Erenville now, Dawnservant.
Aaronville, Elenash. Why was he so quick to dismiss that name?
I took the name while abroad, and have since grown accustomed to it.
Erenville, then. And these others? I assume are Lamati's recruited allies.
Is the city going to join us though?
Ha! Old-tempered steel. Yet as much as I'd enjoy testing their metal, the hour of the right is at hand. I will.
All right, what are we doing? What are we doing?
At once.
Then I shall leave you to it. Fortune, my friends.
He's here to chill. He's not here to fucking compete. Estinian is literally on vacation. That's hilarious. Oh, fuck this guy. I already hate him.
The claimants are assembled. The first promise, Zorolja. The second promise,
Huh.
Ona.
So this is the one that they said brought a bunch of culture from Charlian to this continent.
The third promise, Uklamat. And lastly, the chosen of Mamuk, Bakum Chacha.
Oh, you should not be yawning.
You four will compete in the rite of succession, the outcome of which will decide who takes my place as Dawn Servant.
I love that this dude's a machinist. Oh, I like this guy over there. I don't even have to know anything about him. Koana? I think that was his name. Oh shit, I didn't mean to skip that.
But mine is a torch that has never been passed. Tuliyola is young, and so I look to the always for inspiration. The rite of succession, the means by which the autarch of Mamuk was chosen. Only the two-headed were deemed fit for this contest. But the Tuliyola I built is a nation of many peoples. Our leader needn't have two heads, nor be a Mamucha at all.
I like that they're all technically different species, so he's giving fair game to everybody.
So I
He's a
gave
Makote.
the right of claimant, not only to the son I sired, but to my adopted children as well. Yet
Interesting.
the opportunity to rule was still not equal. That is why a recent tournament offered a place in the contest as the winning prize.
So there's somebody else? Oh, is that how this guy joined? Ah, I see.
Now you have us to compete against.
Interesting. All right, so the first promise is his actual child.
Though it seems the one head was already too afraid to face us in the tournament.
He's just not concerned with you.
Our brother was in Shock Tural leading the Landsguard on a campaign to eradicate a Tural Vidral.
I like this guy.
Anyone with sense would know he was too busy for games.
Oh, I like this guy a lot. Oh.
Now for the part you've been waiting to hear. The nature of the contest itself. To triumph in the right of succession, and thereby claim our nation's throne, you must travel the lands of Yogg-Tural and find the City of Gold.
Ooh. Ooh. Oh, she's gassed.
If I may, Father.
Speak, Kona.
Kona. I'm gonna remember that guy's name.
The Golden City is an ancient Turali legend, but after so many failed attempts to find it, the story has become more fairy tale than fact. If you would charge us with such a quest, are we then to assume you have proof of the city's existence?
I offer us proof, my unbroken word, for I have seen it with my own four eyes.
Oof.
The city's real. All those years.
This was before the founding of Tuliyola. I traveled the lands of Tural with my companions.
Which is probably Kryle's grandfather is one of them.
We our journey at the gates to the Golden City.
That's why.
I mean to have you do the same. But in order to achieve victory proper, you need to break the seal I put in place.
So he asked Kryle's grandfather to survey the city, since he already knew where it was. I like this guy. I like this guy a lot.
Bring them.
Oh shit, they got humans here too? I hope we get to see more Kona. I like him. Who they? Are they prisoners? Oh no, okay. Oh, the things from the pillars. I'm interested.
The Tuliyola saga.
You will retrace the path I walked to unite our peoples, step by
Ah, makes sense.
step. Along the way, 7 chosen electors will be waiting to measure your worth.
Nice little journey. I like that.
Earn their keystones by performing the feats they ask of you. Once you've fitted each of the 7 tablets with the keystone, you'll have the key to unlock the seal on the Golden City's gates.
I like it.
So the contest is in stages, none of which can be skipped by rushing to the ultimate objective.
I like this dude.
Exactly. Exciting, isn't it?
Martial tournaments, hunting festivals, and now this? You do so love your contests, Papa.
I'm a fan. I'm a fan.
Were I a few years younger, I would have joined in myself.
Giving you a proper challenge. This dude's dope.
You may think the ride is tedious or nonsensical, or both. But I am yielding our nation's throne. Let me have this final indulgence.
A waste of time. Just name Bakunja as successor and be done with it.
He doesn't get it. It's not just about, you know, getting the throne. It's also about showing him the journey he went on to unite the people. It's not just about ruling. Like, he already knows the dude's gonna lose.
The Rise of Cessation begins now. I'll be watching you progress with great interest. And Clemens, remember to collect your tablets before you leave.
So I always gravitate towards smart characters in like anime and video games. So Kona is like right up my alley, and the fact that he's a machinist when that's my main phys ranged just makes me like him already. And the fact that he mouthed off to fucking Bakul Jaja, love it.
You are one of Lamachi's allies. Speak freely.
I am Cryo Baldessian,
Oh man.
representative of the students of Baldessian. My name is perhaps familiar to you? It would seem you sent this letter to my orders some years ago. The ink has since faded and much of the writing is illegible. Even so, we managed to determine the essence of it. A request to investigate the Golden City, addressed to my grandfather, Galuf. Included with the correspondence was this earring. A fairy tale and a piece of jewelry were enough to convince my grandfather to sail halfway across the world. So there is surely some greater mystery at work here.
She sounds so sad talking about
On
it.
behalf of the students, I've come to seek clarification on the matter. Have you any knowledge you might share with me?
No, not at this time.
Aww.
I have tasked the claimants with finding the Golden City. To fulfill your request, we afford one of them an unfair advantage in the rights of succession. But once the contest is decided, I plan to entrust the entire truth to my successor. If you want to hear it, then you had best help Lamachi win.
I love how he's pulling for all of his kids to win. He's dope.
Very well, Dawn Servant. On my honor as a student of Baldessian, I will find your golden city. Thank you for hearing my petition.
I gotta remember that dude's name.
How about that? She's grown into a remarkable young woman. You should be proud, Galov.
Gulul Jaja. I'm gonna remember this dude's name because he's probably the coolest of the new characters that have gotten introduced so far. I'm loving it so far, and I love a good contest.
Too late to change your mind now, I suppose. But are you sure you wish to be part of this?
Fuck yeah, let's go.
Our third promise is not wont to take no for an answer. Though you may have agreed to help, I worry that you were swept up in her relentless enthusiasm. Or perhaps you've been lured by the glory of the Golden City. Either way, this contest for the throne will place you and yours at the heart of political turmoil.
We're always at the heart of political turmoil, let's be real.
Guessing your decision, tell me now. This may be my last chance to help you withdraw.
Life is a
Graha.
series of journeys, my friend. And there's no telling what awaits us on the long road. But what's important is to be true to yourself as you walk it. Only then can we hope to be content when we arrive at the end of one and step forward into another.
I like that. Perfect to go from Endwalker to this. I want to see where this journey leads. I like that.
So you are committed to your path?
Okay, I don't know why, but Aaronville looks mad pretty right there. Maybe it's the dark skin with the glow with the gold eyes from that angle.
As for my own involvement, I can no longer conduct myself as a mere guide, I think. Not after the Dawn Servant's revelation.
Oh, that the Golden City is real? Because Aaronville's always wanted to find it, and he thought it was fake. Oh, the music! The music's picking up.
It's Saralja! Such a fearsome mien. Make no mistake, there goes Tuliola's mightiest warrior. First promise, our village needs aid. The cold weather stunts our crops, and the children of our village go hungry. Once you ascend the throne, I beg of you, grant my people new lands, please!
Serelja.
Take heart, tiller of the soil. The Resilion son, blood heir to the Dawn Servant, has heard your pleas.
He's got that air about him of somebody that was raised as a prince, you know what I mean? Like he was raised royal.
Soralja, the first promise and commander of the landscape.
So he's a badass, alright.
Serelja, the palaceer. As he was so careful to remind the crowd, Soralja is indeed the natural child of Gulul Jaja.
And Resilient Son, is that another title, like the first promise?
After a fashion, common knowledge has it that two-headed Mamulja cannot sire children.
Ah.
Yet Soralja was born all the same, with the head of Resolve's features and the head of Reason's scales. An extraordinary example of life's unyielding resilience.
So he shouldn't even be there. That's crazy. That's cool. I like that. I like that they gave us a little lore into them.
Reticence. He says little, but the way he moves. I know a hardened soldier when I see one.
I want to fight him. Do we get to fight him?
Swordsman, a gift he inherited from his father. Some even say that the son has already surpassed the sire. Should he come to power, the first promise means to employ that martial prowess in the conquest of foreign lands.
Ooh, I don't like that.
For this, he and his supporters have been labeled expansionists. This puts him in direct opposition to Wuklamat, who advocates for the preservation of peace. You may recall that she spoke of a claimant who cannot be allowed to rule. That is Soralja, the warmonger.
I see. Interesting.
Prion, are you all right?
The echo. It gave me a glimpse into Zoralja's ambitions. Deep and unknowable, like an abyss. Yet at the same time, a roaring, unquenchable fire.
Kind of reminds me of the way Gaius used to be.
It was a trifle terrifying, to be frank.
They have such a wide variety of characters. I love it. It's been a while since the expansion has focused this much on minor characters. It's pretty refreshing. This is the guy I like. The machinist.
Second promise. You must bring us more marvelous conveniences. More dirigibles and trains and the like. We need you in charge to make trading easier.
He's all about enhancing his land, you know what I mean?
They complain and complain about abandoning tradition. But we're not like them, afraid of everything foreign and new. You have our wholehearted support. With your ingenuity and knowledge, you're sure to win the contest.
He wants to advance his people.
Forgive me, but the right of succession is barely begun. I will hear your petitions if and when I am named Dawn Servant.
And he's also a realist, apparently.
Excuse me.
I want his outfit.
Plain spoken, as always. That's Arcona. Practical to a fault.
Here we have Kona, the second promise, who spent time as a pupil at Sharlian's own studio.
Now that you mention it, I think I did see him in the halls once or twice. There was nothing to suggest he was Turali, much less from a royal family.
I love it.
That was by design. He forwent his usual garb and took an Eorzean name to avoid attention.
Interesting.
So it was Kona who introduced the dirigibles. And the railway too, given what we just heard.
In furtherance of his goal, to enrich Tuliolal with every bright notion he learned of in Sharlian. He is the hope of those who prize innovation.
I mean, it makes sense.
As aloof as he may seem, Kona and Wuklamat actually get along rather well. They bicker and banter as only close siblings do.
The tiger and the cat. Oh, I'm sorry, the lion and the cat are the ones that bicker like siblings. Oh, is this our girl? No, it's the asshole. Fuck this guy.
How gracious of you all to cheer the lesser claimants.
Can I just beat his ass, please?
Oh, come now. What are you afraid of? I'm no different from your Dawn servant.
Mm-hmm.
That my kind should reign is Mamulja tradition.
Why does he look like King T-Rex? King T-Rex.
There was a Tuliola.
Uh-huh.
I'll brush aside your feeble contenders. And then you'll see who deserves your fealty.
Just let me beat his ass. Please let me beat his ass.
Well said, brother.
The Mamulja have finally found peace in Tuliolal. A pity those fanatics are intent on keeping that tradition alive.
The chosen of Mamuk, Bakul Jaja, winner of the recent martial tournament, and the only claimant not of the Dawn's promise. His strength is undeniable. But you see how he is. A few devoted Mamulcha are
Oh, you mean two-headed King Rex? I get you.
What would he do with the throne should he win it?
I love how everybody's leaving and Wook Lamont hasn't even come out yet. That's messed up.
I doubt he's thought much beyond winning the contest itself.
Mm.
But one thing seems certain. If he does become Dawn Servant, he will see the Mamulcha exalted as the ruling class, and all others forced into subservience.
So he's a jerk.
Sounds like another that cannot be allowed to rule.
Look, Wook Lamont's not even coming out. Everybody's just bouncing. Okay, at least she has a little bit of a fan base. I was about to be upset.
We wish for one thing and one thing only, Third Promise. To abide together in harmony with our neighbors whom we love in this land we share. It is our way, the Turoli way.
That's sweet.
Galul Jaja built for us this peaceful nation, and we beg you to preserve it.
You have my word. I won't let your pleas go unanswered.
Sweet summer child.
Until Tuliyollal was founded some 80 years ago, this continent was ravaged by war. The eldest among us remember that dark era, and they are Wook Lamant's most ardent supporters.
Apologies, it's hard to get away.
Hmm?
This is Namika, my childhood nursemaid. She's been like a mother to me my whole life. I told her it wasn't necessary, but she insisted on seeing us off.
I place our precious Third Promise into your care.
All right, let me go.
Did you know Wook Lamont was taking part in the rite of succession?
What the hell?
Of the Dawn's Promise, I thought it was only Zoralja and Kona. If she has any accomplishments to her name, I've yet to hear them.
There we go, talking trash.
Compared to the two Mamulja, she pales in martial prowess. And then there's Kona, who's far and away the most educated of the bunch. I hate to say it, but it's hardly a competition.
It's fine. More than anyone. I understand how much better my brothers are than me.
Oh, she's humble too.
Better? Wook Lamont, I have never thought of you as the lesser sibling.
Oh, she gonna get the nice pep talk.
Your brothers may excel in their respective ways, but you boast qualities that both lack. A strength that is yours alone. Having cared for you for so long, I should know.
Thank you, Namika. Well, we ought to be on our way.
All right, let's go.
Yes, hurry along. I await word of your victory with bated breath.
We've been at it for what, 2 hours? Not a bad intro length to actually get the adventure started. And we've definitely met some cool characters. And I kind of like how they set up the party, because like they made it so obviously we get to our first dungeon. We're gonna, if we wanted to do it with players or with a trust system, where NPCs, we have myself as a tank, we have Wook Lamont as a tank, we have Alice as a DPS and Kral as a DPS, and then we have Alphanud as a healer. So if I went in as a healer, obviously it would be me, Alice, Kral, and Wook Lamont. If I go in as a tank, it's me, Alice, Alphanud, Kral. Like they made it so you can play whatever you want. Well, so much for the brief reunion I had in mind. Papa is not to waste time when he decides to act. I'm used to it by now, of course, but others are often caught off guard. If any case, we should talk about how we're going to find the City of Gold. All we have to work with are the 7 tablets and the connection to the Tuliyollal saga. Might I suggest comparing the tablets against the pillars? We could check for any discrepancies between them. Good idea. Let's go take a look. All right. That's far. I'm teleporting there. Fuck that. Ka-ching. Nope. Alright, let's do this. The tablets, if you would. Alright, if anybody will figure this out, it'll be Alpha Node. You know, he's a fucking super genius. Everyone has the tablet. Let's compare the respective pillars. Keep an eye out for even the smallest differences. The two swords, I like that. We're definitely gonna have to fight that boss. The monster that he didn't kill, that he sealed, we're definitely gonna have to fight that. Unless I'm missing something, the glyphs appear to be identical. Shame. The only difference is that the tablets have hollows where the keystones are able to be filled. Are you still Viper class? No. Currently, I am my Gunbreaker. Gunbreaker is my tank of choice. I use a gunblade and eat damage. So now we've established the scenes are the same. Where do we go from here? The Dawntrail said we were to retrace the path he walked in uniting Tyrell's people, and that we would encounter 7 electors along the way. Then we have the answer here in front of us. Papa's path is laid out in the Tyrolio saga. The events the glyph portrayed, do you know the exact locations where they took place? If one is close, we could go there and search for an elector that would confirm we're on the right track. Let me think. The Lay of Reeds was in the nearby Hanu settlement. Papa took me there once. It was during a festival season and the whole village was alive with good cheer. There's also the Lay of Gold, which involves the Pelu village, which is about the same distance from here. So I get to pick which one I gotta go first. Before I go anywhere, I should ask around the road ahead. I hear a lot of talks as we toured the city about the storm we passed through at sea. Apparently it ravaged York Tyrell several days ago. Since our roads are not well paved as they always is, they're more susceptible to damage from natural disasters. If we want to avoid wasting time taking a dead-end trail, I suggest we spend a few moments making inquiries. If it's information we need, just leave it to me. I'll bring the information to us. Interesting. It would be prudent to ensure we are prepared for the journey. I'll guide you to the accommodations I've arranged. You're gonna let us rest, I guess? So yeah, I've been, obviously I haven't played that much on stream. I've only played a couple times, but I've leveled up Viper to maximum. I've got Viper to 100. I've got Pictomancer to 100. I've got Sage to 100, you know, my healer. I've got Machinist to 100, and I'm doing the story. Oh yeah, and I'm currently on my Red Mage. My Red Mage is 93. But of course I'm doing the story on my Gunbreaker, because Gunbreaker is probably my favorite class to play. Sorry, job. Alright. Oh, we saw. We just walked by a samurai. Alright, what you got? That's right. The reservation is under Wuklamat's name. If you don't mind, I'll leave my companions to you. Certainly, sir. I'll go track down the third promise. Once you finish organizing your gear, we can meet us outside Zabravel. I'm not even gonna try. Some of these names are gonna mess me up real good. Greetings, visitors to you. You're welcome to the 4-bed cabins. Whenever you are ready, I'll show you to your rooms. There's probably gonna be a cutscene in our rooms. There usually is. I mean, I'm ready to go. Ow. Oop. Dun dun dun. Alright, everybody here? Trust you to be the keenest to head out, Zaphico. Yeah, hell yeah, I want to go. I'm ready to go for 2 hours. But where are Aaron Bell and Uklama, I wonder? Ask and ye shall receive. Oh good, you're all here. Who might your companions be? Seeing as we needed information, I thought who better to get it from than the locals. These two hail from the villages we're thinking to visit. Oh, well then. I give you credit for taking initiative at least. What do you mean at least? I am honored that the third promise would seek my advice. I too am happy to answer your questions. Any encounters might be an opportunity to do business. Thank you both for your help. Before we begin, there will be doubtless other occasions we need to act independently, so I brought these for you too. Oh, link pearls. It's, you know, their way of calling each other. What is this? It is called the link pearl, a gemstone harvested from a special shell. When linked together, they allow people to communicate across great distances. Is that so? What a handy thing to have. It'll be very useful on your travel. Speaking of which, I should get back to introducing my 2 new friends here. Alright. The Tulio Saga features a number of Turil clans. 2 of those, the Hanu Hanu and the Pelu Pelu, have settlements relatively close to the city, so I brought a representative from each. As I mentioned before, the Hanu are cheerful people who love their festivals. They make their appearance in the Lay of Reeds, and their home village, Okuhanu, is located in Kozuuka. The other smaller fellow is the one from Pelu, a clan of business-minded folk from Urakpaka. They appear in the Lay of Gold and craft all kinds of marvelous goods in Wakpupelo in their village. Now, as for deciding which village to visit first, why don't you put your adventures into work for us, pick your destination. Upon completing this quest, the mountaineer will branch into 2 quest paths. Accepting the quests from the helpful Hanu will temporarily prevent you from accepting the quests from the Pelu and vice versa. The second quest path will become available from their respective NPC once you have completed the series of quests for the first path. Furthermore, style elements and quest rewards will not be affected by your initial choice. Speak to the NPC you prefer and embark on the trail for the rite of succession. So if I recall, dude's path started with the Hanu Hanu, so I think I'm going to start with the Hanu Hanu. The quest to Uropaka will become available once you have completed the series of quests with the helpful Hanu. Let's go. So what is it you'd like to know? The route to Okahanu. We go south through the Arc of Dawn, then follow the road which runs alongside the Kozuma River, right? It is, be warned, however, my brother told me the recent storm has rendered the path even muddier than usual. The footing is quite poor in some parts. Far worse was the destruction visited upon our homes, though. Houses were torn apart and several people injured, if not killed. Even our beloved festival is in danger of being called off this year. If you do still plan on going on, I must urge you to proceed with caution. We'll be sure to watch our footing, thank you. Okay. Now I'm worried about the Hanu. Sounds like they were hit hard by the storm. Anyway, if we're bound to Kozum Uka, we should head over to the Ark. We'll be back to talk to you in good time, Master Merchant. Meanwhile, you can eat or drink your fill at the place. It's all been arranged. So he's gonna chill at the end until we're done. Let's get it. What quest is that I can't take? Oh. I guess we'll go here. Doom. Doom. That dude looks crazy cool. Look at this guy. That's a sage. It's like a nice glamour. Oh, I gotta swap controllers real quick. Ah, my monitor. Okay. Let us continue. Here we go. Man, we've been ready to leave. I mean, the door's open. Here we go. Now, do I want to explore?
Kozamauka.
Kozamauka.
Rainbow Terraces.
Ooh.
It commands the gaze of all who visit without fail. The many-colored marvel. An endless torrent of water cascades over sheer cliffs to shape the wetlands below.
It reminds me of Legend of the Gaia.
This flow, all life must yield. Together with Wuklamat, we proceeded along the Marcy Trail, a road upon which the Dawn Servant and his comrades once traveled.
It's cute. I say an Aether, right? Kozamakua. So this is our next area, it looks like. What are you doing for Saturday stream? I'm actually not doing a stream Saturday. I'm doing a stream tomorrow.
Look at those falls. Even from this distance, you can feel the weight of that water.
It's pretty.
The Isle of Ham was impressive, but as you can see, Tulihiola does not want for natural wonders.
She's so gassed to show off.
The ground is swampy, so watch your step. You wouldn't want to fall into a bog.
I won't. I told you I've been here before. Come on. Okanu isn't much farther.
Aaron Bell acts like a punk, but he cares. There's no stopping the their promises. There are good things she has Aaron Bell to keep her from getting lost. For all his grumbling, he's certainly there for her. Everyone should be lucky to have such a loyal childhood friend. Right, let's get moving. If we move along this road, we should find ourselves in the village before long. Alright, so obviously we got our mount this time. And we gotta check for the Aether Currents. 457 southwest, which would be that way. So this is how we unlock flight in this game. There's this Aether Current scattered about. We're gonna try and find some of them. Some of them are locked behind story progression, but I always like to go and grab the ones I can. So this compass basically tells me which way I gotta go to find them, which is what we're doing right now. So I gotta go 273 yards southwest. And we get experience as we explore. And it unlocks, you know, different parts of the map. Just gotta Keep going straight. At least we get to... Oh, we gotta go straight west now. At least we get to see how pretty the area is. It's probably up there if I had to guess. Nope, there it is. See, that's an aether current. Gimme. Alright, now we gotta go straight south. It takes a decent amount of time to get all the aether currents, and a lot of people will save it for like post game. I usually try to do it like as I'm going through, just because flying becomes so valuable for getting around. And plus, I want to see the environment, the new environment we're in. Oh my god! I didn't expect that. My poor catboy swimming in muddy water. Alright, still gotta continue to go straight south. Look, somebody's mining over here. We might not be able to get this one. It might be up more, which means we probably need story progression. Usually, if you absolutely can't find one, it's behind story progression. Oh, never mind. There it is. They made this place so pretty. Alright, where to now? Southwest. Oh, look, we can grab that aetherite while we're here, too. We should have grabbed that one up top. It's so pretty. Oh, am I stuck here? Oh, I can't go through here. There's something. Oh, I wanted there to be something behind the waterfall. Alright, let's do this. Let's go back to that aetherite, and see where we go from there. It's hot. I feel so slow. I'm so used to being so fast. Alright. Oh, we're here. I didn't expect that. Alright, I'm gonna go attune to the aetherite. Give me the thing. Alright, now it'll be easier to get back here. I didn't realize they were right there, otherwise I would have just, you know, went straight to them, but hey. Everyone has arrived. Hey, I asked you not to say anything. I hit a button. Alright, here we go. It's a cute village. It's like our friend said, these people are in no mood for festivities. I can only assume that they are still recovering from the damage wrought by the storm. Indeed, well, let's do what we came to do and find the Selector. Oh, Kylie? Oh, what now? It's a Hanu greeting. Surely you have heard it the last time you were here. Well, I was busy enjoying the festival. Greetings to the third promise and her entourage. I, Zanuhali, welcome you to Okohano. As the elder of my people, I shall also be fulfilling the duties of the elector during the rite of succession. Okay. So our idea was about electors was correct. We just do as Papa said and retrace his path from the saga. I'm ready. Give me the feet and test my worth. All in good time, all in good time. In fact, I came to let you know that we are not quite ready to begin. For the moment, please enjoy the hospitality of our village. Should we poke around a bit? I'm going to pick up some clues about the feet. You know, prepare ourselves. But surprisingly prudent of you. What, you think I'm being too cautious? No, I'm impressed as all. You admire and respect your father who is prone to decisive action, so I expect you to rush in first and questions asked later, or never. I do look up to Papa, but you should know that he has a pragmatic side too. The head of reason is the thinker who takes time to consider all the possibilities. With the long naps he takes these days, the head of resolve is less restrained by his wisdom. I can't fault you for thinking that that's all there is to him, but there's more to the Dawn Servant you have seen thus far. I should like to speak with the head of reason one day. Well, I'm sure you'll catch him awake soon enough. Oh, she's worried. To return to the subject at hand, you wish to look around Okahanu, then do some groundwork before your feat begins. Something like that. I mean, I could probably pass the test with my eyes closed, but it'll keep us busy for a while we're waiting. Wuklama has the right of it, as Elder Zanu Hali is a resident of the village. Learning more about it can only improve our chances in the feat. My suggested division of forces, for instance, Arenville, Alice, and Krau, could concentrate on the southern half of the settlement. Meanwhile, Wuklama, Zafikel, and myself can handle the northern half. Alright. Oh shit. No. Okay. I didn't want to accidentally skip anything. Alright, let's roll. So we're probably just gotta talk to a few people. Hopefully this will be fast. You heard about the storm. I've never seen it like before. Supplies, but the rules of the wall are patched, so there's much else lost for good. Oh, that sucks. Vantage point. Nani? I see Wuklamat chilling over there. Oh, the busted house. The gaping hole in the wall and missing portions of the roof are clearly the work of the storm's powerful winds. Repairs appear to be ongoing. That sucks. A lot of houses are still damaged, and the Hanu I've spoken are not their usual cheery selves. That storm broke more than wood and reeds. There must be something I could do to help them. I'm going to look around a bit more. I assume we gotta follow her. I want to fly. You saw the other player fly by me, guys? The dry, shrunken bundles suggest the reeds were harvested some time ago. Boat of woven reeds. Interesting. Woven from reeds, this boat vessel is reminiscent of a bird. The beak and the feathers, tails in particular, stand out. This boat must have been woven from the same reeds we've seen gathered into bundles here and there. The plant holds both practical and cultural significance to the Hanu, then. Oh. Hello, can you all hear me? I'm told they're ready to receive us now. Come to the large building in the south of the village. Alright, let's see what our actual task is. Are we finally gonna get our first dungeon? I would like us to get our first dungeon.
No sign of Zorolja or that oversized lout.
How much easier it would be if Soralja were to fail here. But that isn't likely to happen.
Oh, Kona. I'm actually happy he's here. I didn't expect him to be here. We'll probably run into the others.
I am Zanuhali, elder of the Hanu.
I didn't expect that voice. But we'll probably see the other contestants on, like, as we go through each different location.
I am also an elector, charged with judging which among you is worthy of ascending the throne. Without further ado, let us talk of the feat.
Not so fast. Surely you couldn't begin without us.
Obviously, they're all gonna pass. I assume they're all gonna pass up until the very end.
You made it after all.
Yeah, fuck this guy. I'm telling you, we want the smoke.
No need to fuss. There is no time limit for this challenge. Now, if you would allow me to proceed. It is here, in Okanu, where my people forged a bond with the Dawn Servant during our own chapter of the Tuli Yolal saga. In homage to those events, I have prepared for you the Feat of Reeds.
Oh?
Reeds seem to be of great importance to the Hanu. I wonder what this feat entails.
You guys hear the music getting epic?
We use reeds in every part of our lives, be it as food or weaving material.
I didn't know that first part.
But look around the nearby paddies, and you will see that this season, our crops are failing. How fortunate, then, that my appointment to Elector coincided with this predicament.
That
For
smile.
surely, those who aspire to be Dawn Servant would find the matter of an ailing harvest a mere trifle to resolve.
Ooh, makes sense.
Aye, well, it is indeed the duty of a ruler to address the people's woes.
Exactly, exactly. Do well in this, and you will earn my keystone.
Kona's gonna knock this one out the park.
Bother mucking about in the mud when we can take the stone by force.
Word? You need to chill.
Oh, mercy me. You are a hot-headed fellow, Bakul Jaja. Some electors may enjoy going toe-to-toe with scrappers like you, but I refuse to entertain your base instincts. Arrangements have been made. Should you attempt to engage a feat-giver in combat without their consent, word of your immediate disqualification will be sent to the palace. If you're still feeling feisty, then by all means, draw your weapon.
She told him, I don't want the smoke, but if you wanted to come at me, that's on you. I'm gonna beat your ass. There you go, clown.
This contest is presided over by cowards. There's no sport in fighting you.
Then we can return to the business of earning my keystone. The Feat of Reeds is begun. Claimants, I wish you the best of luck.
Kona's a genius, so he's gonna figure this shit out without even trying. As far as Uklamant, she's got Alpha Node. She's fine. He's already got a plan.
The clever kitty crossed the seas to study foreign novelties. He might know tricks we don't. Tricks we can use.
Oh, so they're gonna just steal his moves.
What of little Miss
Clowns. Miss Mittens, what the fuck?
You know the answer to that. Compared to the first and second promise, she's a distant third. Not even in the running.
Jesus.
Then we see eye to eye. These allies of hers, though, they might be a problem.
Yeah, I'm gonna put you down.
Damn it! I'm just as qualified to be here as they are. I'll show them.
Easy now. There's no time limit, remember? Let's keep
Oh yeah, she got
calm
Cryo
and
too.
think things through.
Like, Kona might be a genius, but we've got Kryla and Alpha. No, this shit's gonna be cake.
Right. You're right. I won't win against that lumbering Vidrol by losing my head.
It's alright, that dude is gonna get his ass whooped. I guarantee he's gonna be a boss fight. Or at least an instance fight. I don't know the first thing about farming, but if there's a way to save the harvest and help the Hanu, we're going to find it. I'll make Book Jaja eat his words. Understanding the nature of the problem will be the key to solving it. We need to examine the reeds themselves and deduce their cause for poor condition. And will you help us take to the fields where the reeds are grown? Of course. Follow me. Alright, let's fly fast. You can all stand back. I'll get to the bottom of the problem in no time. Oh, come on. Don't be overconfident. Give me strength. Let's all scour the fields and help our bold leader identify anything unusual. As Zanuha described, these reeds appear to be wilted and unhealthy. Paddy water. The water contains no obvious contaminants and looks fresh and clear. So, lethargic frog. I guess we gotta see if the wildlife is affected too. A small frog catches your eye, strangely lackadaisical. It doesn't even bother to hop when it eventually scurries away. Huh. The soil in the patch is, as one would expect, rich in color, suitable for moist, not dry or flaky. So we don't know what's wrong. Seen enough? I'll call everyone together and we can share our discoveries. Well, what do you think? Any obvious problems? I agree. The wires look to be good quality, as is the mud in which the reeds have been planted. The frogs and insects are unusually trapoid. They suggest the problem is affecting not only the reeds, but also the creatures who live among them. Could something invisible to the naked eye be polluting the water? We would need an alchemist to know for sure. I don't have much to add about the fields, but something else occurs to me. When you were describing how the creatures seemed lifeless, I couldn't help but be reminded of all the listless villagers. They've suffered a terrible tragedy, I know, but there's another reason for their flag spirits, I believe. The festival. This is a traditionally an occasion for celebration and renewal, so without it, the Hanu are struggling even more to recover. The last time I visited the village was in the middle of the festivities. You'll never see Hanu more joyful or alive. It's an indispensable part of their culture, and its absence only compound their woes. So I say we help them put on a festival, give them a reason to cheer in these sad times. Who knows, maybe fixing one problem could lead to a solution to fixing the others. Stranger things have happened. That's just true. That's very true. Right? She's so cute. I fail to see the relationship between festivities and fields. Let's not be too hasty in dismissing the idea. Things which seem unrelatable could later prove to be connected in surprising ways. True, and being bereft of ideas as we are, any proposal is worth entertaining. I suppose. Besides, this is Wuklamot's journey. It's only right that we follow her lead. Thanks, everyone. By the way, does anyone know where the festival float is? It's like a boat woven from reeds. It looks like a bird. We saw that. And the big building to the north. Let's go and see it. There's much less debate when I'm traveling alone. Ha! Ha ha. Okay, that was funny. Whew. Alright, I'm gonna grab a couple of these, them there Aether Currents. Northeast. Hold on, let me go grab, I'm gonna go grab this, I feel like I should grab those. I'll grab them later. I know we're gonna end up going to those places anyway. It's gonna bother me if I don't do it. Sorry guys, you're coming with me on this journey. I thought that said stink ball. Let's just make that a little bit shorter. Whew. Yes, this is the float I remember. It doesn't appear somewhat damaged to you. We should take a closer look. It's back to festival. Well, you may move the camera. Okay. So let's get put in first person. We move the camera. Click on the stuff. Oh, it's missing an eyeball. Oh dear, one of the bird's eyes seems to be missing a gemstone. So there's a couple things wrong. The mast is broken. Oh, that's definitely broken. How will you lift a great big vessel with all the carrying poles intact? Alright, what else is missing? There's another thing that's broken, but I'm not sure what. You guys see anything that's broken? Oh, found it. These tail feathers have seen better days. I swear the color was a lot brighter last time I saw them. Alright. Well, I think I can agree with this bird boat is in dire need of repairs. Now, how do we go about fixing it? What's going on here? We were admiring your festival float. 'Tis a shame it's in poor state due to the recent storm, I gather. Yes, we had to leave it exposed while we ushered our people to safety. With the float in its condition, there could be no lifting of wings. That's what the festival is called. I want to help you hold it. Have you not seen our village? Homes are ruined. We are struggling to make repairs, and you want us to hold a festival? I know how it sounds, but giving into misery never improved anyone's situation. A celebration of life and growth may help give you the strength to work through this tragedy. The role of festival leader is mine this year, but there's nothing I would like more than to lift everyone's spirits. 2 of these I know is the type of precious stone used in arcane equipment, and the wood is for crafting ceremonial instruments. These chosen feathers, however. The wind's chosen is the victor of a competition in which the contestants see who can blow a feather the farthest using wind magic, and that's something of a problem right now. We Hanu are gifted at employing such airy sorceries, but expend a great deal of mana when doing so. We are soon exhausted by the effort, and have no reeds to eat will only make it harder. I think I understand. Your vibrant reeds grow quickly and vigorously, so much so that they stifle the development of nearby plants. They must be a potent source of energy that you naturally lack. So much reading. You are indeed, owing to the poor harvest this year, we've been left enervated, and if we cannot gather the correct materials as directed by the custom, we cannot repair the festival float. Oddly enough, we might just stumble upon our solution. The winds chosen would be a necessity. Have a natural gift for manipulating magical energies, which means any feather taken from a victor should be high in ethereal conductivity. The float's construction also requires a stone used in arcane equipment, as well as timber favored by ceremonial tools. The demand for such specific materials may have an underlying reason. The float might function as an arcane device. I'd wager the float is actually a secret weapon of smithing Hanu foes. Pray continue off of... obviously the first one sounds, halfway intelligent. Precisely what I was thinking. The boat of reeds is, in fact, an arcane focus of some kind. Oh, so fixing that boat is going to fix their fucking, it's what's going to fix their harvest, because it's going to breathe life back into the reeds. A focus for what? Oh, is a harvest festival, isn't it? This means the float we made to encourage healthy crops. So if we repair the boat and hold the festival, its arcane power might fix what's wrong with the reeds. Ha! That's funny. We did that code totally by accident. We won't know until we try, but this is sound theory. Celebration, prayer, ritual, ceremonies, these have all been known to elicit miraculous effects. That's how we get primals. Wait. The float, a tool for magic? This is the first I'm hearing of it. In the beginning, it may not have been, but a good harvest year, there would be no reason to change it. But when the harvest was poor, new adornments were likely added. Those who performed the labor may have imbued their work with ardent hope for a brighter future. Through the years of trial and error, the Hanu would have refined their festival float into a focus for harvest prayer. I know you're practically fainting from hunger, but reviving the festival really does sound like the solution to all your woes, and I promise we'll do everything in our power to help you. I'm still not convinced about this focus, but I'll accept your aid nonetheless. I'll introduce you to the shipwright who's maintained the float for all these years. He's replaced both eyes and poles before, so he'll know where you can procure what you need. Then I'll say, and I'd require the feathers. We will encourage the people of Oka together and vie for the title of Winds Chosen by sharing with them our reserves of mana. I'll go with you. I'll carry some alchemic brews that may afford the same effect. So we gotta go do a fetch quest while they get to go play with feathers. Fuck. I hate fetch quests. The 3 of us will visit the shipwright then. Not without me. I worked hard to fix the flow as best I can, and the responsibility is mine after all. I've not introduced myself, have I? My name is Linu Hanu. Nice to meet you, Linu Hanu, and suddenly let's all go together. Oh, wait, it's right here? Oh, I gotta talk to Crowell first. Thanks to Wuklamau, we found ourselves a promising way forward. Experience and knowledge are valuable assets, but there is something to be said about following one's instincts. Alright. The shipwright's name is Wook Ivu. He is a Zabral who moved to Kozama Uka a few years ago, but he has since mastered our customs to an almost frightening degree. He's especially strict when it comes to manners, and so make sure to offer him a proper Hanu Hanu greeting. Oh god! Oh god, I don't remember what it was. Proper Hanu, oh that one. Don't worry, I remember how it goes. I hope so. Then we shouldn't have any problem. Let's go to, head to Okabekebe, east of here, so the other town. Son of a bitch. Straight east. Hold on, I'm gonna explore. I want to unlock this part of the map real quick. All right. I'm sorry, guys. I wish I could go a little bit faster, but you actually get a speed boost by unlocking all of the map, which is funny. This is Okbekbi, the village of all. Those who drift into Kozama Uka from Tuliolal and everywhere else are welcome to live here alongside the Hanu Hanu. As for Wook Ivu, he lives and works in the House of Waters High at the top of the large tree nearby. Follow me, but should there be one to climb up there, the stairs is challenging. And we're off. Discovered a new location. Damn, these stairs are crazy. Alright, let's see if they're gonna have us pick the greeting, I guarantee it.
What do you want of me?
I did not expect this to be voiced.
Right. The greeting. Oh, Kali.
Oh shit, she did it. Ha! That was hilarious. He had to get the little glint in his eye.
Good. You brought your manners with you. When you Kanu, do as the Hanu do. For a country as diverse as ours, the preservation of harmony demands that we respect the cultures of all peoples who call it home.
That's actually pretty wise.
Well, that explains your familiarity with Hanu customs. And you speak truth, of course. To live together means to learn about each other.
Ah, I appreciate an open mind. In fact, I get the sense we've met before.
Possibly.
You're Wuklamau.
Oh, shit.
Oh, what an unexpected honor for old Wukavu. Here I am prattling on about manners, and I've gone and insulted the goddess herself. There is no excuse for this betrayal of etiquette.
He's adorable.
Please, take up your axe and claim my impudent head.
I will not. Keep your head.
Dude, relax.
I hate formalities anyway. So forget about it, all right?
All right then. Consider it forgotten.
He is like giving me whiplash.
We're actually here about the Ihihana float.
Ihihana,
It's in bad shape,
okay.
And we need you to craft new carrying poles and a new eye. I'm told you work with Uyuipo wood and a certain kind of stone? Abokisha?
Abokisha, what a
And
name.
I do. But while I would like nothing more than to offer my services, I just used the last I had of both those materials.
All
My
right,
lumber
fetch
in
quest.
particular went to fixing homes damaged by the recent storm. I'll need 10 days or so to restock.
We can't wait that long. If you tell me where to go, I'll gather them myself.
Oh, is this our first dungeon? I hope.
What? Send the third promise out on errand like some common lackey? That's utterly
Bro.
unconscionable. A gross violation of social protocol.
He needs to chill.
I told you not to worry about such things.
All right then. I shan't worry a whit.
Bruh.
What's with your Hanu friend there?
I am festival leader this season, and have come along to oversee the float's repair. As strange as it may sound, Wuklamat and her friends believe the float is an arcane focus, meant to encourage the growth of our struggling reeds.
Too many Hanu have forgotten, it seems.
Oh shit, it really is.
But that is indeed
That's awesome.
the purpose of the lifting of wings. Your education is impressive, Third Promise.
Holy shit. Bro, she guessed.
Well, maybe a little.
That's funny.
Allow me to show you where to procure Uyuipo. We can leave the Abokisha to your friends, I presume? Take yourself to Cave Kikitola or thereabouts, and you should find the stones you need.
Okay, so it's just a fetch quest. I was hoping it would be a dungeon. 3 hours and no dungeon yet? Damn. They're killing me.
I've been there once or twice. I can guide you.
That should save us some time.
All right then.
Oh, you piece of shit. Yeah, just had these motherfuckers following us.
Chosen one of your rivals is making progress.
I don't like it. Scumbag.
Ihihana, you say?
Ihihana.
Should our first choice fail to deliver, it might be wise to let this play out. Her late promise is making herself useful after all.
Bro, I can't wait to beat his ass. I'm gonna say it over and over again. He's just such a jerk. Oh, they made him such a nice person to hate. So we gotta go southwest. Alright, so there's one that's southeast. I can't actually go there, unfortunately. Wait, it says I gotta go over here? Southwest from here, was it? Let's be on our way. Alright, let's see if we can find this thing. Do I have a better mount I could ride? I do like that one. No, I don't like this one. I always hated the way this one moved. Sure, well, why not? A giant robot. Cave, Kidokawa as promised. Home to many deadly creatures. Venture inside if you feel confident, but I conduct my own search out here. You can spot raw Abokisha by its green-hued glimmer. Bring anything matching the description to me. I shall help scour the inside of the cave then. You can take west half, and I'll take east. Alright. Ah, my nose itches. So we're looking for a green... Oh, I'm catching glimmer. Oh, there's a bunch of them. Great. You do not want the smoke. I promise you. You see this guy trying to fight me? I can't wait. I hope they'll get to like a longer fight with that kind of music. That music sounds like it's gonna be so fun. Oh, we got it. Okay, cool. Yeah, man. Alright. Take the thing. I picked up a little ground near the entrance and found nothing. Did you find any luck inside the cave? Yeah, we got the thing. Yes, this is Abushkisha. Along with Krau's contribution, we have more than enough we need. The soldier you brought shine brightly. I thank you both. Alright, cool. What's next? He would be very happy to know we are putting things right. Truth be told, a good friend of mine was meant to be festival leader of this year. Yos Ihihana, sorry. But when the storm hit, he did not survive. I failed to carry on in his stead. Aww. That was why you agreed to Wukelamon's request, despite your initial reluctance. Yes, it's hurt to hear, but she was right. Though I must mourn, I cannot let my grief consume me. Her words made me realize that the path to our recovery, is already laid out for me, and I will walk it for myself and for my friend. Aww. Life does move on, you know, guys. Thank you for sharing your story with us. Please rest assured that we've taken your plight to heart. I am certain our companions are procuring the other materials as we speak. Everything will come together, and the Hanu shall host a splendid uplifting festival. That we shall. With that, let us return to deliver the Abrokisha into Wukelamon's waiting hands. Wook Eva. Alright, I'm gonna grab these Aetherites real quick just because I'm already like halfway here. Well, if I can. I don't know if I can go any farther south. Actually, I don't think I can. Huh. I don't know if I can make it past this rock. Oh yeah, maybe I can. Oh, maybe not. It separates. Oh, we gotta go up top. Interesting. Probably have to wait for some story progression. It's alright. Let's teleport here to give us a little bit of a shorter distance to travel. I'm flying as fast as I can, guys. I promise. I've never missed flight so much. Alright, we made it back. Now we gotta go up this crazy ass stairway. Bro, they just wanted me to be able to run. Come on. Alright, we made it. Thanks to third okay. Alright, so that should have been all we needed to help these people. Yes, these are excellent samples, good quality too. At this stage, you'll likely surmise that the lifting of the wings encourages the crops to grow, but not exactly how, eh? Well, you are in for a treat. As it goes to plan, the results should be spectacular. Now to get to work to crafting these pieces for the float, I could use an assistant versed in the arcane arts of enhance the post connectivity. Then I am delayed to, well, yeah, Kral's kind of a genius mage. Everyone else should head back to Okahanu. We'll join the float once the work is complete here. Alright. Easy peasy. Gotta love a fetch quest, guys. Considering they give you the option of which two people to go help, we probably have to help both of them before we get our first dungeon, which sucks because I don't think I have time to do a whole another set of quests. Alright. Gathering the Upito was a trial in of itself. At first, Wook Ibu criticized everything I did, then he suddenly yelled, "I spoken ill of the third promise and must punish myself," and proceeded to slam his head into a tree. I told him not to worry about it again. He was like snuffing out a candle. He's an odd one, that's for sure. At least we've seen to the poles and the new eye. Now we have to wait for the feathers from the twins. We should get some rest before the excitement begins. Alright, let's see it. Over there by the flow, isn't that the third promise? Then the rumors are true. She's trying to complete the feat of reeds by reviving Ihihana. The festival is a prayer for healthy crops, but does she really believe that will be enough to save our harvest? The second promise, meanwhile, barely glanced at the fields before leaving Okahano altogether. Maybe we asked too much of our young claimants. Weird. Why would the smart guy just up and leave? Oh, I wouldn't be too quick to count out Kona. A friend of mine overheard him muttering by the reed something about what needs to be done. Is that so? Perhaps we get to see another of his innovations firsthand. Interesting, interesting. Haha, that sounds like our Kona. One look at the reeds and he headed to think up a solution. But that as it may, our solution is nearly ready. Indeed, as soon as the others get back, our long-awaited festival can begin. And here they are. It took some doing, but we managed to gather the competitors to vie for the title of Wind's Chosen. The winner was only too happy to donate his feathers. You should have seen it. He called forth an incredible gust that sent his feather sailing from Malms. We had a turn ourselves, but it was more difficult than it looks. Poor Aaronville twirled in the air for a moment before landing on his foot. I'm a gleaner. Magic is not part of our training. As for us, we brought the wooden gemstone replacements crafted by Wook Ibu. All that's left is to attach them. Has it been decided who will ride the float? Papa was the guest of honor last time I was here. I remember being surprised that could even lift a thing with his hulking weight on top of it. Sounds like it's going to be Wook Lamont. The rider must be a person of great esteem, which is why an invitation is usually extended to the Dawn servant. This time, however, I have another in mind. Oh, who is it? Come on, that was obvious. Our beloved Ihihana, the lifting of wings, is only being held because of you and your companions. Thus, do I nominate you, Wuk Lamat, as our guest of honor. Huh? Me? She's adorable. She's a sweet summer child, and we need to protect her. This boat won't make me seasick, will it? Ha ha ha. I don't think so. Then weigh anchor. I can hardly refuse a request from one even more enthusiastic about the festival than me. I would be delighted to ride your float. Thank you, Wuk Lamat. She's so cute. I have the roles for the rest of you as well. We'll be carrying the festival float in a slow procession towards Kozon Ukai, where the sacred likeness of Kixahihi is. That's the name. What I'd like you to do is clear a path of dangerous wildlife so that the procession can make it along unimpeded. Consider it done. You expect me to sit here until Wuk Ivu has finished with the float? Let me come along with the clearing. As you know, I'm not much for fighting. I'll stay behind and assist Wuk Ivu with the repairs. If you aren't sure where you need to go, the path I spoke of begins at the south of the village and branches off to the east. It will lead you across the bridges to the stride of the sun. Then we'll see the clearing till the end to end. Alright, so we gotta go kill things. Finally, I can actually do something. Fly faster. As Linuhanu said, Kozo Kai should be down this way, then off to the east side where the branch branches, then something about bridges and the stride of the sun. Anyway, let's split up and get to work. Once you've culled all the threats, you can find me. We'll meet up in front of Kizakihi. I hope I said that right. That name is something. Something. Alright, so we'll just follow the path, make our lives easier. Sorry guys, this part of the game got a touch slow. And we have an enemy trying to follow us. Alright, now we'll kill things. I just fucked that up. Oh, it died. Well then. Look at that. Hey, we found our way to go. Now we can get to access to the rest of the map. Hey, look, there's Cryo. Oh, more baddies. Where's this house? Oh. This thing is ugly. This is Toucan Sam's messed up cousin. I should have done this. We're over here fighting. I didn't even drink my juice. There's a fate up there. Oh, there's the Stride of the Sun. I kind of want to go get that. Oh, look, Wuk Lamat. She killed an Ochu. That's funny. I'm gonna grab this teleport, this Aetherite real quick. I faced Raziel using my prison deck. How'd that go? Did you win? I actually played against Raziel using Levy Dress and lost. I was very upset. Oh, I can't get up there. Well, damn. Oh my god. Alright. There's the end of our quests right there. Come on. Oh, tell me I get to fight that. Oh wait, no, it's a fate. I mean, I guess we could fight it. Might as well join these people. It's only level 91. Die. No, I lost. He has locked from Kong prison for 2 turns and blocked all my attacks. I mean, that happens. Nani? They combine that? Oh, I gotta mess with my hotbar. I didn't know they combined that move. That's interesting that they did that. They did something I didn't expect with Gunbreaker. They so Gunbreaker has a personal buff to increase their damage, and they combined it with my my dot. Interesting. We killed it. No fair, you guys can fly. I'm stuck on the ground. He tried to get rid of the grade 2 with the Soul Blast 3 effect. Soul Blast 3 mean Energy Blast 3? Die. Alright, we killed it. That you can't call from... Oh, okay. I don't know a whole lot of prison cards, unfortunately. So this is our gate? Or is this the other village that we're talking about? This might be the other village that we're talking about. Cool. Yeah, it is. I can't pronounce that. I did that. Oh, okay, I got you. So you made it so that we couldn't... I see. All right, we found Bird. You were a step ahead of us. This must be the likeness of Kid Cox, hee. The Hanuhana deity of harvest. They need to be careful. They can make a primal. Even the sacred images are woven with reeds. It reminds me of something I saw in Acadia and... Oh my god, it looks like Quetzalcoatl. That's funny. And he said I was half expecting a flying whale because of Bismarck. Bismarck was the Vanu from Eorzea. That was their deity. It is possible a vestigial memory of the time endured, a subconscious recollection of the inherited soul, providing the basis for an entirely new religion. I have no idea what that means. As far as I know, Quetzalcoatl's worship on another continent, this ancient faith has then brought to Tyrell by the first Hanu Hanu. The Hanu migrated from another continent, then mayhap the two do share a common ancestor. This is very fascinating, but shouldn't we get back to Linu Hanu? He'll want to know the path is safe for progression. Right, I need to ride the float. I'll run ahead and tell him we're done here. Alright. Also get 10 cards in prison 2 times. Nice, because that's when you're at your strongest, right? Or is it 15? Meanwhile, in Okahanu... Oh god, this is probably douchebag, right? He's probably gonna mess up the float. Yup.
Not sure we heard you right, old man. Why don't you say that again?
As many times as you'd like. The third promise tasked me with repairing this float, and I'll not relinquish it to an uncultured brute like you.
Oof.
Much less one that can't even manage a simple greeting.
Right, he's all about manners.
We wanted to handle this in a civilized way, but we're more than willing to kill you.
Can I just fight him already, please?
We have a two-headed problem. Yes, please hurry. She's on her way back already?
Stand back, Wukevu! I will protect the float!
Are you trying to be brave, little bird?
Oh my god, can I just...
I could never have repaired the float alone. Not properly. But thanks to Wuklamat and her friends, we can hold Ihihana again! This is a priceless treasure! And as festival leader, I would die to protect it!
Very well, if that's what you want.
Can Dayton just... Oh my god, can I just fight him? Oh. Oh. Are we gonna play as Wuklamat? Tell me we're gonna play as Wuklamat. Get it, girl.
Everything into that blow.
Good. The better for you to understand the gulf between us.
But you need more lessons. We'll carve them into your mangy hide until you cry and beg forgiveness.
Yeah, right? Let me fight him! Come on, boy. Come get clapped.
Your brilliant plan was to steal the float and take the credit. The so-called blessed siblings are nothing but cheats.
Well, he's not a sibling. Oh, they're the blessed siblings, I forgot.
Music. Come, weaklings. We'll crush you each in turn. Or all to...
I will beat your ass. Aww. Let me fight him!
Calm yourself, chosen one. If you fight in earnest, this will end in a massacre.
No, it won't.
What's more, we have word that our other prospect is on the verge of success.
Then it would be foolish to expend effort sweating nuts.
Lucky for you. Eh?
Why? Just let me beat his ass.
Ugh, 2 heads. I see Mamuk still clings to that loathsome hope.
Pissing me off.
Talk to us, third promise. You're not dying, are you?
It'll take more than that to kill me.
She's a sweetie.
So, are we having this festival or not?
She's ready for the party.
Yes! Yes, we are!
Alright, let's do the thing. Thank you for coming to our rescue. I tried to protect the float, but against that two-headed, I may as well have not been there at all. Nonsense. You stood your ground and brought us time we needed to make it back. You were incredibly brave. I'll take the money. Alright. With the exciting interludo, you'll be pleased to know that my repairs are finished as well. Before we commence the facility drive, I would be courtesy to inform the village that the Inihana will be held after I'll go forth. But do not forget your greetings. At this stage, I should hope the reminder is unnecessary. Oh, Kali. See, I remember. Alright, so now we gotta go tell everybody to come. Great. With the Say chat, use your keyboard or software keyboard to enter any phrase containing the word Ohokali to greet the Oh my god, I hate quests like this. Oh god. Oh, they did not need to make me do this. Now I gotta go over here, go to Say chat. Oh, it's you. What? The flow is fixed. Our fallen friends would be glad to know that the Ihihana will soon be underway. They would have wanted us to honor them with celebration, not let their loss deter us from it. I must go enjoy the festival for those who no longer can. That was sweet. I really have to do this to fucking everybody. I hate this shit. Alright. The festival's about to begin. What do you expect me to say? Besides, of course I'll be there. Cleaning up the storm's aftermath may have been hard for us, but the lifting of wings is tradition, and a joyous one at that. I won't sit here brooding my days away. Give me a moment to get ready. Alright, one more. I actually want to look at this real quick. Yeah, they really did that. Grant's ready to break. Interesting. It's seriously different that I'm surprised that they did that. So if that's the case, I don't need that. Instead, I could just do this. Without Inihana, I feel so empty. I forgot I was supposed to do the stupid greeting. Okay. The fact that they made me also watch the animation for every single one of them is just annoying. Thank you for letting me know. I would very much like to attend the festival, but repairs should be finished as soon as possible. What do you do? What to do? Okay. We're done. Head back. Alright. We made it. The Hanu are pleased to hear the festival is going on, I imagine. That as well, once your friend returns, the lifting wings can begin at last. Alright, we did it.
so few have come.
It's unfortunate.
Patience. Once Ihihana gets underway, no Hanu will be able to resist joining in.
Also true.
Just so. Ukevu knows well the heart of the Hanu. Have faith, Third Promise, and climb aboard the float. It is time for the lifting of wings.
So now she's gonna go in and they're gonna carry her
Right.
along the path, right?
Ihihana is a prayer for bountiful harvest. But this is not its only meaning.
What else you got?
It is also an exchange of pledges between rider and bearers.
Ah.
A commitment to a long and fruitful friendship.
Which is perfect for the themes they're going for this expansion.
Well, friends, the personage we bear today is Wuklamat, the savior of our beloved festival. Let your
It's cute.
shoulders burn or your feathers fall out, but do not even think of dropping her.
So a lot of people thought, it was supposed to be a downsize because, the last expansion was the end of the 10-year saga, was the end of us, saving the universe. But I think it's a nice start for an adventure.
Ready and...
I love it.
I could get used to this.
And the music is great. Is like perfect for this. Dun, dun, dun.
Will empty belly stop you from joining in the fun? Come and help us carry the float!
Well, well, well. To see the day that Dawn's promise would ride our boat again. We've not had the honor since you were here, Gulul Jaja.
And she's just cheering them on. It's awesome. They were all depressed, now they're over dancing.
Enough bearers now. Onwards to Kozanuaki!
Kozo Nuaki, okay. That's how you're supposed to say that. Now what? Uh-oh, the music died down.
Watch well, for you are about to bear witness to the true glory of Ihihana.
Oh? Oh? Oh shit, it's channeling all of our ether. Oh, did we just summon a primal?
The float draws upon our life force, concentrating and amplifying the energy.
Ah.
Kishaihi then receives that energy and expels it in a great burst, where it showers down upon the land to replenish its vital currents.
Did it need to be a laser beam, though? And that's supposed to help revitalize their crop. Makes sense. I like it. Look at that. Interesting that it had an instant effect.
Like a literal charm.
The float really was helping the reeds.
That was amazing! To think that such a thing was even possible.
Love it. Very hopeful. And that, like, don't get me wrong, the back and forth questing was a little annoying, but all in all, that was a pretty fun quest line. Should I have left the float behind like that? I was so excited to see the reeds. Nothing to worry yourself over. My brethren have been swept up by the festival. Last I saw, they were taking turns at carrying the poles on the way back to the village. Please feel free to look over the fields and enjoy the sight you've accomplished. So now she should get the keystone. Look at Crow. Looking like she's looking. Oh, we didn't help all of them though.
Some of them still look a bit sickly.
I imagine even the harvest magic has its limits. If the Hanu continue their festival tradition year after year, though, the entire field should eventually recover.
Of course.
Where does that leave us with the feet, then?
You've got nothing to fear on that account.
I mean, the feat was to help with it, right? Which they did.
Our situation could never have resolved itself. The revival of even a single reed would have served to demonstrate your commitment to the task.
But they did plenty.
That you recognize the nature of the float and found a near-perfect solution in Ihihana proves your dedication. What's more, I don't think I've seen the festival produce such impressive results since I was a mere chirper.
Ah.
We have been lax in maintaining the float, diluting its magic, and reducing Ihihana to hollow theater.
Oh. Kana.
I was delayed by an unpleasant encounter, but it seems I arrived at a good time.
The douchebag. Hopefully Kona got it too. He probably used technology to help repair the reeds. Or a potion. Man's kind of a beast. Awesome.
Oh, isn't that wonderful?
So we both pass.
What? You just pour in some mystery liquid and problem solved?
Stagnant ether was to blame for the reed's poor condition. I assumed that was an alchemical concoction which enhances ethereal conductivity.
Ah, so they both figured out the real problem.
It utilized the flowing water as an ethereal current, thereby promoting the transfer of life energies.
A method I could not have devised without the education I received at the studium and the cooperation of my Archon allies.
I really like Kona. He's probably my favorite of the new characters.
Archon allies?
You see, Lamachi, this is why we need to embrace foreign knowledge and technology. Employed appropriately, they make light work of what would otherwise be
Arduous labor.
There's no need to lug around heavy floats.
I mean, they're both right. Advancing doesn't mean losing your tradition.
You always were the clever one, brother.
Your approach was no less effective, Wuklamart. It achieved the same result.
Indeed it did. And you enjoyed the festival, yes?
I did. It was so
So,
much fun.
this reminds me of Naruto. There was a filler where it had to do with Indra and Ashura, the brothers, where Indra would just go and solve the problem and fuck everybody else, whereas Ashura connected with the people. Still solved the problem, but people loved Ashura for the way he treated them. In this case, Wuklamat brought back a tradition that these people loved and lifted up their spirits after the storm destroyed their homes.
Having visited your village before, I thought I knew everything about it.
Where Kona just worried about solving the problem, you know what I mean?
Turns out, I knew very little. About the reeds, about Ihihana. With all I've learned this time, I feel as though I've really come to know the Hanu. And I like you even more now than I did before.
Hmm.
The feeling is mutual. And it's not just you who had a lot to learn either. I'll never look at our float the same way again.
The two of you have exceeded expectations. Come forth and claim your stones.
Awesome. All right, one down,
So
4 to go.
This is what they look like.
Go on, set it in the tablet.
Oh shit.
A perfect fit.
Oh, 6 more,
6
damn.
more.
And on to the next.
Not even a moment of celebration. That's Kona for you.
Yeah, see, like he's right about advancing, but he needs to care about the people too.
Ihihana next season. As Dawn servant, of course.
Right. It's back to Tulihiola for now.
All right.
Thank you for having us. I look forward to seeing you all again.
These are interesting times indeed.
That was fun. Yeah, what's going on with this dude? Did he fail?
The concoction was brewed by...
No, he stole the concoction.
Good work. We'll use whatever we must to win. For win we must.
Trash. Trash, trash, trash. Alright, my journey just started and I already met so many wonderful people. Luke Evil, for one, he's a bit eccentric but could stand to be as respectful of other cultures as he is. And Lino Hanu is warm my heart to see him honor his departed friend through Ihihana and to help others do the same. I can't help but feel excited who else I might over the course of the contest. Come, let's head back to... That's the inn. So back to Tulihiola. Alright. Alright. And this is where we're going to probably finish up. And just like that, we found an Elector and won our first Keystone. I knew I was right to trust your instincts. Come, let's move on marchward to Ukapaka. Chances are good we'll find an Elector there as well. Before we do anything, however, we should see that what our opportunistic Pelu friend has to say. Alright. Alright, guys. I think I'm going to call it here. This was a lot of fun. We started off the expansion, made it here on the boat, met the Dawn server, met a bunch of crazy cool characters. We have our that one dude whose ass we want to beat, and we helped our first set of people. I think now's a good stopping point. And honestly, I want to keep going, but I'm running out of time. So I'm actually going to be back tomorrow. So if you guys want to see more, make sure you guys swing back by tomorrow. Same time, 12 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And hopefully we'll get a lot more done since we're already, we're past the intro. We can already get moving into what we're going to be doing. But I hope you guys had fun. If you guys want to check out more content from me, head over to my YouTube channel, or if you're already on YouTube, I post every day I'm not streaming. And I hope to see you guys tomorrow. That's it from me. I'll catch you guys on the next stream. Later.